You know how we do. Wing squad. Here you go. Shot.
Hello, gentlemen.
Bam, ba-da, bam.
I was trying to do a thing before you did your thing, but then you did your thing, and I couldn't stop the thing from happening.
I just turned on my microphone. This is episode 12 of the episode 3 podcast. How are you lovely people doing?
How are we
I
tonight?
like that.
Thanks.
You don't do that. you don't do that much. That was nice. You should do that more. I like that. Hello,
right.
Tygan. How's it going, dude?
Old Tygon.
Oh man.
You're one letter away from being a dope-ass Teen Titans villain. Trigon.
Oh, okay. Bro, I was suffering. I don't remember who is that. I don't remember who that is.
That's
Raven's
Raven's dad. He's
Oh,
like the devil.
shit.
He's like the interdimensional six-eyed Satan of DC.
But
I forgot his
But
name.
a Tygon is just like the other version of a liger. It's like a liger is like.
Is that actually a thing?
Yeah, a male lion to a female tiger, I believe, is a liger, and the other way around is a Tygon.
Wait, male lion. So you mean like the product of a male lion and a okay, I got you. That's a liger.
No nipping.
The other one's a Tygon.
No nipping.
Would you even want to be a Tygan? I feel like ligers are. I mean, Tygan. My friend Tygan is cool. I love you, Tygan.
Who would
But
want to
like-
be a fucking Tygon?
Like liger is just so great.
You see that? Is that supposed to be open? You see that?
What
Game
happened?
stream, open stream.
Where? Oh no, it's not. Why that? Oh, because the video opened, it prioritize it. I forgot
I
about
was
that.
just asking.
Let Tygons be Tygons. God damn it, man.
Oh,
How dare you?
oh man.
That's awesome.
That was hilarious. Okay,
can't
I wanted to start with this because we were talking about it and we didn't talk about it. What do you know about Avatar Studios?
All I know is that they're about to start. It's basically like what Marvel's doing for Marvel, but for
Nickelodeon
Avatar.
opened an Avatar Studios inside of Nickelodeon that are right now dedicated to making the first of potentially many animated Avatar: The Last Airbender movies.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Listen to me for a
it's
second.
not real.
No, it
Don't
is.
give me hope.
That's not
Listen
it.
for a second.
I just already know y'all are bullshit.
All
'cause
that
y'all prefaced the podcast. Don't tell them anything. All this shit.
I want
Nah,
your reaction.
It's bullshit.
I'm so
bro.
happy.
Oh,
It's
here's
not
my
bullshit.
reaction. Y'all are fucking with me.
We're not. You want to see the links? I thought you already talked about that, Matt. We talked about it last night. We didn't talk on here yet. They haven't been here for this.
Hey,
Shut up.
first of all, wait, that's Matt.
Yeah,
Okay.
Matt.
For some reason, I thought that was Creighton. I was about to start snapping off.
Nah,
on
no.
Creighton.
Creighton is CHC, a bunch of
You
bullshit
can watch.
numbers.
You can watch this, and now you're watching a good one. But your street cred ain't great if you're watching stuff like that. That's not great content.
And not only that too, but they literally use 25% of our podcast
100% of our
because their podcast is way weaker.
he uses our podcast for talking points on his bitch ass podcast.
Look at his face. That's the face of a motherfucker that does that.
What did I do?
You know what you did.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm trying to find Avatar. I'm trying to find the news, the articles.
What's the first? Is it tell me.
I'm trying.
Do
Do you fucking believe us or?
I do now.
basically, you know how
you started googling it.
everybody who everybody who likes Avatar just talks about how it's this great, rich world and universe that's only been partially explored. Basically, I think Nickelodeon understands they've always had this amazing cash cow and this awesome fucking story, and I think they're about to just blow shit through the fucking roof.
Yep, 23 hours ago. Avatar: The Last Airbender franchise to expand with launch of Nickelodeon's Avatar Studios, animated theatrical film in the works. Avatar: The Last Airbender franchise set to be even bigger. Nickelodeon
know what
is
this
launching
means,
Avatar
Chris?
Studios. What?
My dream could come true.
What's your dream?
It's always been my dream to helm as a creator of. I want to get control of the rights to Avatar,
Oh yeah, no,
And
this is
I-
actually a really cool story.
and I want.
This is actually badass as fuck.
I,
Wait,
it sounded like it was
let
gonna
me
be a joke.
let me preface this. What he's about to say is actually dank as fuck. If you fuck with Avatar, he actually has this seems like he's about to start some bullshit.
Have
This
we
is
ever talked
actually-
about this?
No, this is gas.
I want to start. I want to do an Avatar that takes place in about 2 to 3 million years. I want to do an Avatar that takes place when we are a totally interstellar. Humanity stretches out all across multiple star systems, and the Avatar. So there are planets of nothing but benders. There are planets of nothing but non-benders. Planets of nothing but earth benders and fire. This planet, that planet, and now the spirits are these fucking humongous space cloud-sized entities that are universal spirits. That now the Avatar. The universe is so large that on some distant planets the Avatar is just a legend that never existed at all. On some planets the Avatar is a god. On some planets, bro. Just let me get the fucking helm and I'll fucking.
You'll write some crazy shit.
Just let me be God.
That idea is so good that I already started filling shit in with my ideas in between it. You know, like that shit just because Star Wars Avatar. They call it what the fuck.
Exactly,
it is.
like
It's
straight
badass
up.
as shit.
And why am I thinking of it?
Dude, picture like you remember when Aang goes into the Avatar state and he gets the big fucking. It would be called an avatar, but the big body version of himself around him.
No, it sounds stupid. I was trying to make a joke about the name, like the Star Wars. I was thinking a mix between Battlestar Galactica and Avatar: Last Airbender. I was trying to like connect them into big dumb words. Sorry, that's why I was thinking so weirdly.
Bavatar, this to Galactica.
That's what that I was gonna say. Bavatar.
You can
like,
just say Avatar Galactica. You guys are trying way too hard.
that sounds nice.
Yeah, I know. I do this.
Why don't waterbenders like heat water up to boiling temperatures ever?
They do.
When have they
Katara
done that?
did that. Katara made steam.
Did she?
No, she used steam. She didn't make steam.
Yeah, she did.
When did she make steam?
I can't reference the fucking episode. But
She couldn't have done it that many times. She moved clouds, but she doesn't like sit and boil water like she totally could do.
That's like, wouldn't heat manipulation fall more into firebend?
Yes, but like
But she
you
can't,
can melt ice immediately into water,
She also we also know she can affect the temperature of water because she can turn it into ice.
and she can turn it from ice to water. So like you got to be able to heat it.
Yeah,
like,
that's very. I didn't.
and
think
then
about
with
that.
Bolin's parents are earthbenders and firebenders, and that's why he naturally is like a lava bender.
Yeah.
So like you would think. I granted Katara.
Katara.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's straight.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I know about who you're talking about.
Yeah, it's sick. He's so great.
It's
He's
the
such a great
coolest,
character.
Like it's such a you think he's just a nothing, just comic relief character for so long.
And he goes through this
he
like
turns into the biggest
the most
character turnaround.
fucking baller bender that you see in the whole franchise.
Really?
He becomes like a top 3 contender for the most powerful one because
Might be
he's a
doing
lava
shit that
bender.
makes Toph be like, whoa, okay.
And she literally goes like, "Oh shit, okay," like it's fucking sick.
That's gas.
It's so good. Like and the way that they like
She
build
lives
it
in
up.
the world tree. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, like you don't see her until season 4, and she's been gone. Like you haven't even heard. You like heard her name because her like descendants are like main characters, but like you're like, oh, Toph's just out doing whatever. And then like season 4 happens, and she's just living in the
kids-
world tree like a fucking legend.
Her kids are bad.
Her kids are
ass.
fucking awesome,
How
bro.
many kids does she have?
2.
Yeah,
She has
sons.
2 daughters.
2 daughters.
What'd you say? You said 2 sons.
I didn't. I said 2 daughters. I swear to God, I did.
I'm not gonna use the joke I would use if this was me, but you guys know what word you can use for timestamp.
Anyway,
Timestamp.
and it
Anyway, yeah, she has 2 daughters, and they're both fucking. One's like the chief of police in Republic City, and the other one's just like this hippie chick that's also a badass.
she's not just a hippie chick that's also badass. She's a hippie chick who's also badass who lives in a metal city that
Oh, yeah.
she built
Yeah.
because
Wow.
they're like the chiefs of the metal benders now. Like there are metal benders everywhere. Like
They're the
Republic
premier-
City
they're
has
the
like
premier metal band. They're the
Yeah.
the direct descendants of the creator of the craft.
every night when they go to bed, like the city, they close the city with giant metal. Like it covers completely the city, like a big giant door. It's fucking sick.
Korra is so fucking. I'll always love Avatar more, but Korra does so much more for like
The world.
building.
The world building in Korra is fucking incredible.
So much better.
Like they bring back the airbenders.
Yeah, not like
it's
I know every major part.
Yeah. It's so, dude. And each season is so, like, when I first watched them all and then was done, I was, like, upset at some things. I was like, I don't like that this is like this. And but now that I've given
Just
it
say
time.
you hate gay people, Chris,
Yeah, for sure.
What?
because it ends with a lesbian couple.
No, I like that.
I bet you do.
I liked that.
Oh, that reminds me of a great Bill.
I didn't like the animation change because, like, from season 1 to season 2, there's, like, a big change in the anime. And it's not that I didn't like what it looked like. I just didn't like change. I wanted to stay looking cool because
That's
season
how I
1
feel
was
about
cool.
Just to segue into some shit I know about. I was gonna say American Dragon.
Okay.
That's how I feel about. I like both American Dragon styles. I just wish it would have been one or the other the whole way through. I hate that. Like
Exactly.
I watched season 2 and
Exactly.
I'm like, why do you look like that?
It's like when someone gets
before this
recast
go-
in something when they didn't need to be recast in something.
Before this becomes too off topic, when you said I bet you did like that lesbian thing. It reminds me of this old Bill Hicks joke. And you know who Bill Hicks is? He died a couple years ago.
You know I don't.
Okay, people liking him. He was like a really big comic that died real early.
He did a lot of cocaine.
Yeah, a lot of cocaine. But
He did more than
He had-
Scarface.
he had this really funny joke
He had a
Shut up.
cocaine
talking
IV.
about. It's like, there's this thing I've been hearing about. It's They've got they're introducing homosexuality to children in schools with children's books series. There's 2 I've become aware of. This first one's
Chris, you mind hitting me with a shot of coffee since there's a dog on my lap?
it's
sir.
Rachel's 2 moms, and the other one's Dad's new roommate. because just me personally, I find that absolutely sick. That's deplorable, is what it is. And children's like.
Thank you, man.
Now Rachel's 2 moms, that's all right. So that was pretty cool. But
Dude, I can't tell you how
on
many times.
page 7, they're hugging. Ooh.
I can't tell you. I can't tell you how many times I've gotten into arguments with people who are like, it's such a weird thing. Like, you really see people's like bigot and bias jump out when like you see how okay a lot of men are with like lesbians
and not gay dudes.
Guys like, oh no.
I have a perfect reference.
Oh, all right.
Mel Gibson in the movie Lethal Weapon. There's a message to what Mel Gibson would become. In the movie Lethal Weapon, the plot is based around this young woman who's
his fucking phrasing is so awesome.
He is an expert at existing and phrasing it.
Good.
I don't even know what I did.
Lethal Weapon. Just Lethal Weapon.
So the woman, they're solving the murder of this woman. It's like a mystery is tied around all this shit.
Is she killed? Does she die? Okay.
She's a.
Shut up!
Shut
the fuck up!
She's a porn star essentially, and they're talking about going to the shooting range.
Kill a porn star.
Essentially? What do you mean essentially? She is or isn't a porn star?
Well,
what do you mean?
Like, it's kind of like back and forth about it. It might have been like a home film kind of thing. It's been like a year since I saw the movie. I can't quite remember if she did it professionally or
porn
not.
star. Anyway.
So anyway, they're making a comment. It's like whatever guy she was with or girl, and then Mel Gibson, his character goes ugh, and just like. There's not a man alive that's not a chick. Like, you have to be aggressively homophobic
to not
be into chicks fucking.
It's true.
Yeah, like the signs were there.
Yeah, that's facts. I know girls who who literally have told me that they only double click their mouse button to said women engaging in extracurriculars, but aren't gay. Like, no, I'm not gay. I think that's hot. So you're gay? Nah. I think it's hot. So you're a little gay. So apparently, even when women, like, you know what I'm saying, like, it's everybody.
It's like
everybody
people have got
it.
that weird, like, it's.
Everybody.
That's so weird because, like, I feel like there
reminds
aren't.
me of a joke I wrote when I was 17. It was an incredibly juvenile joke, but it's about how everybody.
Is
likes
it offensive?
It's about how everybody likes boobs, no matter who you are. Boobs,
Oh yeah.
Boobs are the great unifier.
Boobs are pretty great.
It's like straight guys like boobs, gay guys obsess about boobs. Women straight and gay love boobs. No, there's nobody. I can't think of a genderless amorphic shape that doesn't enjoy breasts.
Titties are nice.
Yeah, they're the great
Titties
unifier,
are great.
dude. If we can all just like get behind that bandwagon, like forget about all this right-left stuff. If we can all get behind the fact that titties are great and that's all we need.
Those women that claim they are straight that like watching lesbian porn. Like, there's no dudes that are straight. They're like, I just like watching dudes
Dude,
fuck.
that's what I'm saying. I've never, dude, like,
I'm really in it for the art style.
Exactly. Like,
dude,
the plot is really compelling.
I'll be going through the hub sometimes, and you know what I'm saying? Be like threesome, oh, that's cool. I'll check out this chick catch too. And then like halfway through, the guys will get a little too close. I'm like, that's not what I signed up for.
Exactly.
Right?
You know,
Dude, exactly.
It's actually interesting you guys bring that up because I watch gay porn for the directors. I have a couple favorite directors. Francois Dubeau, that guy. I'm a fan of foreign films.
Yeah, obviously. I like how it's like. I like how it's just with porn though. Like, you could watch like two dudes in a like romantic movie that are gay. You're like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, for sure.
But
I'm
it's
actually like very like stuff like that's important. You should like show
yeah,
that.
I love love movies. I'm just a fucking lovey-dovey nerd when it comes to that.
Sure.
Like all of them. Like, what's the one with Timothy Chalamet? And, actually, this might not. You don't know who Timothy Chalamet is?
I only know him from that one John Mulaney joke.
My wife is obsessed with this Timothy Chalamet bitch, son of a bitch.
Who's this Timothy Chalamet, son of a bitch?
My wife's in love with him.
Yeah, something like that.
He's in he's in a few
actor.
things.
I just know he's an actor. What about
anyway,
him?
He's in a movie where he plays
Are you about to tell me how much you like
a gay
how he
dude.
looks?
I was gonna use this. I'm gonna use it as an example anyway. He's in a movie called Call Me by Your Name, but he's in love with Armie Hammer's
Was he
character,
playing
which
a
now is kind of like
Was he playing?
becoming an issue.
Was he playing a straight dude, and you were just like hoping he was gay? Or is this
No,
like a,
there
like,
it's
is this
it's
like
a movie
plot
about
point?
gay. It's a movie about a gay couple, like the two guys.
Oh,
It's about him finding out he's gay. He doesn't really know he's gay in the beginning.
Okay.
And this is your favorite movie.
No, it's just a good recent movie about gay people.
This is in your incognito tabs.
No, it's downloaded to my hard drive,
Huh.
along with a lot of other movies.
That's cool. Is it good? That's
It's
one
a
that
really
that's
good
the one that
movie.
got all the Oscar nominations,
Yeah.
isn't it?
It's really good.
Yeah, I remember hearing a lot about it. I don't know. I didn't know
He
the
got an
plot.
Oscar nomination. He was only like 19 when they filmed it, and he got like a Best Actor nomination.
Really?
Like not Best Supporting, like Best Lead
He's
Actor
like our
nomination.
age.
Yeah, he's only like
for sure.
24,
That's what I said.
23 or 24.
He's like our age.
He's gonna be in Dune.
like,
He's the main dude who's gonna be in Dune
like Ed
in the
Norton.
trailer. Yeah, well, I don't know about Ed Norton's.
As far as our age, or like
No,
being
Ed Norton was,
prolific
like,
at a
real-
young age.
Yeah.
Okay.
That,
Yeah, he got an Oscar nomination in the first movie he was in.
As Primal Fear. He played a
Great movie.
He played a dude with. He was on the stand. He was a murder suspect, and he had multiple personality disorder. And he got off on that. And there's a really sick twist at the end of it. That I
Yeah,
don't
the
wanna
scene that he like you find out that
Don't
the scene-
Don't do.
no, not that. I'm saying the scene that like is like Academy worthy.
Oh yeah.
The first scene that you realize, like, holy shit, this kid's like something else. Like he's being interrogated, and he's got like a
Not
like a
interrogated,
speech
it's his
impediment.
lawyer.
well, yeah, but like the lawyer's like coming at him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like because the lawyer thinks like you gotta help me, man. I can't help you if you're not helping me. And the lawyer's who plays the
It's Gene, not Gene. Fella from
anyway. He's getting like kind of
Richard Gere.
Richard Gere. He's getting interrogated by his lawyer, Richard Gere, and he's kind of dumb. Like Edward Norton's character is like a real who you want to pin a murder on because he's so dumb seeming, and like he's like
like an innocent, like, so- I
don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know. And he's like kind of like stuttery, really stuttery, and then like he's yelling at him. He gets up in his face, and like something clicks when he's scared, and he gets scared, and then like Edward Norton's character goes like,
Who the hell?
"Who the hell are you? What the fuck are you doing?" And like gets up in his face, and, like pushes him, kicks his chair out from under, like starts losing his shit, and you're like, "What the fuck is happening?"
Why don't you tell
It
me
is-
you're trying to big man, Nancy boy?
Yeah, bro, it's incredible. Like it's such a like turn moment.
And it's
And,
his
like,
first film ever.
It's the first acting he's done like on screen ever. Like he's done plays and shit, but like high school plays and shit. Like literally went right into Hollywood. He went to that was the scene he auditions for, and the director was like, "Yeah, we knew he was gonna be the character." Like right, like we were like, "Yeah, him. He's the one. We're using him." There's a cool video with him and Richard
He
Gere,
was
like
the
the director.
He was the fella from The Incredible Hulk.
No, I know who Edward
Oh,
Norton is.
okay, word.
Fight
Yeah.
Club.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
I've seen a couple of great American
couple
movies.
Of couple of them.
I've seen a few of them. Few. Nah.
he's in. Have you ever seen Birdman?
No, I said a few.
Yeah, no, I'm
jackass.
saying you'd like Birdman.
You
Like
think
Birdman's a
that?
good.
You don't know that.
Okay, I mean, I think
How
you
do you
would
know
like
what
it.
I like?
I don't know.
You
I'm
don't
saying.
even know me.
I'm saying I think you
You
would like
don't
it.
know me.
You keep saying this.
You Tommy Pickles looking motherfucker.
You do look like Tommy
Tommy
Pickles.
Pickles. Oh, from
Yeah,
from
Rugrats.
Yeah.
You dumbass.
Took me. I was like Tommy Pickles. Why
Dude,
is that so
for,
familiar?
For a minute, it looked like you were about to go through your IMDb database.
Yeah.
I was like, what nominations was he up for? Oh, shut the fuck up.
I do know a lot of weird,
You got the
obscure
same
Oscar
You got the
nominations.
same talking points as Phil and Lil. Shut the hell up, bro. Eating bugs and shit.
And you
Hey, man,
smell bad.
Listen,
Yeah,
bro,
smell
Beetles
bad,
are
bro.
nice. They taste like peanut butter.
Why
The
do you know
founder,
that?
though.
Why you getting worked up, bro? You need a nap? You got to get changed, dog?
Yeah, I need a nap. I gotta get changed, dude. The founder was okay. It wasn't like as good as I wanted it to be.
Never heard of it.
The Founder's the movie about the guy
No,
who.
I don't care. But what were you saying? I'm sorry. The McDonald's movie, right?
All right, ready?
Yes.
Let's all bring it in. Let's phase out of combat mode. Let's enter a new
This is Michael
conversation.
Keaton.
Avatar, man. They're making
Yeah.
Avatar Studios. And now, like, this is beginning with movies. They're starting this off by making Avatar
Yeah, but we
animated
all know,
live
they either
or
have,
animated movies.
they're either gonna convert the books or like I feel like Team Avatar is definitely gonna get a revival.
Bro,
series,
if they
like,
convert
another
the
series.
fucking
Books,
books.
So good.
I just read the first one.
Mhm.
I'm sorry.
Bro, like I laughed out loud reading a thing. I never laugh out loud reading
No, it's
anymore.
You can very clearly hear the voices of every
Yes,
character.
it's so
The
great.
last book that made me laugh out loud was like the third Diary of a Wimpy Kid book, I think. Like,
Dude, those books were fucking
hilarious.
so much better than I thought they were. When I like,
Fuck yeah.
like I still think back to
Diary
how
of a
great
Wimpy
they were.
Kid, Roger Cruise.
How many
Dog
are
Days.
there now? There's got to be so
Dog
many
Days,
now.
is
There's
that
got to
the
be
third
like
one?
fucking 20 at least.
I want to say like
'Cause they were
around
on like,
a dozen if you
Yeah.
don't count like the do-it-yourself.
You know how
book they
much
tried to
R.L.
release.
Stein is worth?
oh my god,
The Goosebumps dude?
probably some. Is he alive?
Give it. Yeah, give a guess.
A $250 million.
Don't look it up. Give a guess.
I'm just seeing how old he is.
You got a $250 million?
Quarter
Chris, what you
billion.
at?
$700 billion.
What?
I mean million.
I was
Sorry.
about to say, don't be that guy.
Yeah, no.
Actually, 200 million. He's worth 200.
Oh, really?
million. He's worth $80 more million than Kevin Hart.
So he's worth $50 million less than my
Wait,
guess.
he's worth how much more than who?
Hey, it doesn't matter. Let's talk about how I was so almost right. Let's just talk about that. That's all that matters.
Well, just off by 50 million. It's just off.
Kevin
Your
Hart's
socks are
worth
weird.
Kevin Hart's worth $200 billion.
Oh, is he now? Okay.
Yeah, as of 2021. Damn, they're on their shit with this.
I guess.
Usually
Well,
they're like 3 years behind.
Net worths are pretty bullshit.
Yeah, I was gonna say like either. However we look it up, we'll never know for sure because no one ever knows, bro. These like Google net worth shits. I don't.
Ashton Kutcher supposedly like worth a secret like $1 billion.
Yes, I've heard that too.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, you guys know about Ashton Kutcher's like that thing he does with the FBI to track down child predators.
I have seen that actually.
I've seen that.
So
Crazy.
like just it's wild that
Tell the audience.
One of the so I can't do it like I don't have all the stats in my head because stuff like that makes me uncomfortable. But Ashton Kutcher's a really cool guy. He has he like spearheads this team that tracks down like predators who are trying to get like little girls and kids over the internet and stuff. Basically, when he started finding out about like child trafficking and stuff, it really fucked with him because he has daughters. You know, he has kids, little ones and shit. And he's made it his mission to like work with the FBI and like they take motherfuckers down.
That's like Sacha Baron Cohen when he was doing This Is America, like the show. Like he found he found something like that in like American politics, like where people in like that he was interviewing secretly were like admitting to shit, and he like gave it all to the FBI.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, bro. Sacha Baron Cohen is one of those as well, who like he's always looking for like the corrupt shit happening.
Yeah.
Like,
But it's just wild to me that 70s show has
bro, yeah, Kelso is doing that.
has one guy who's a fucking the guy that played Hyde if he didn't get convicted, he's under accusations of sexual assault.
And he's in Scientology.
Yeah, which was the other fucking weird ass thing. Then you have somebody who fucking ran Eddie Brock into the ground in a Spider-Man movie, and then you have the greatest American hero that you.
Topher Grace, outside of Eddie Brock, he's awesome. Like
he's awesome, cool.
We covered the editing. Are you going to the editing?
That's what I was gonna say. Like
we did that in episode 7.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying like.
What are you saying? What you said in episode 7?
The thing about him being, like, in terms of greats, like, high highs and low lows, like, you got Hyde over here, but then you got Kelso and Topher Grace making the best Star Wars and Lord of the Rings movie, like, versions of those movies.
Yeah.
Those guys are and then Donna's also in Scientology. Half that fucking cast is in
and
Scientology.
Then, what's his name? Velmer? I think it's the guy's real name. I can't remember. The dude that
Wilmer
played
Battle.
that dude was like,
I'm
pretty sure Demi Lovato was like 17 or something when he was dating her. Like, he's a little creepy,
I didn't know
too.
that was a thing at all that happened.
Oh, yeah, no, he was fucking
I had
shit
no
out
idea
of Demi
about
Lovato.
All I knew about him was that he did the movie Larry Crown.
I was about to say, that's the only thing I've seen him in
And
since.
Chu hosted the MTV show Your Mama.
Yeah, he did host
Oh,
that.
yeah, he was in
This
that
has
show.
been Your Mama.
That show was actually kind of fun for, like, a whole season, and then it got really, the jokes were shitty.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
They got so bad, like, such a coin
Mama
flip,
so
like,
poor
such a...
went to the 99-cent store, asked for a price check.
I hated the, like, going to the people's house to, like, look up dirt. Because, like, they would go in there and obviously, like, fuck with the rooms and, like, give them ammunition. Because, like, some of these people just had, like, fucking normal-ass rooms that also had, like, diarrhea on the wall all of a sudden. You're like, what the fuck? Like, these rooms were so normal. Like, this one dude's room was literally
your
a
mama's
computer.
such a bad mama. You got a bunch of child porn under your bed. You got a bunch of child.
Oh, my God. I'm worth at least $300.
That was the last
Proud of you,
episode and
Chandler.
the worst burn on your mama.
I'm so glad shows like that. Like, sometimes, like, ratings work the way they're supposed to.
Yeah,
Sometimes a shit show happens and, like, it gets terrible reviews and it ends. But then sometimes a great show happens
I will
and
never,
no one watches it.
at a very young age, not very young age, probably like 15, 16, I watched Freaks and Geeks. And I don't know if you guys ever watched this. I think it's like 12 episodes, 10 episodes.
I watched the first 3.
Dude, Freaks and Geeks is like everything that you wanted out of like a coming of age, awkward, adolescent, like teen romp, angst, blah, blah, blah series. Like Freaks and Geeks was that before any of these shows, before whatever the fuck the Fosters is for people, before a bunch of other.
Foster. I haven't heard that.
Nah, people love that show, I'm sure. But like
For
Freaks and
ABC
Geeks, bro,
Family, bro.
was going to be like the. Oh man, like every time when I watched it, bro, like there not being a season 2 or 3 to that is like a crime against.
It's like Firefly. Like, I'm sure,
Yeah.
have you ever seen it? Or
No, we've talked about it.
Yeah, Firefly's like that for like.
But the cast though,
space, I
James Franco, Seth Rogen,
Jonah Hill. No, who's the? There was a
Jonah
chubby dude
Hill's
like.
No, Jonah Hill's like a fucking kid at this point, dog.
Yeah, but who's the one that looks like Jonah Hill? Because there's a guy on the show that looks like Jonah Hill. Who am I thinking of?
He's like a short, fat kid. I would say he
Yeah.
looks like Jonah Hill, but he was like
Seth Rogen.
he was the
No.
he was friends with her younger brother. It's the chick that played Velma in the Scooby Doo movie. I can't remember her name. It's like Lindsay something.
Yeah.
That chick who's super hot is in that.
The roast of James Franco. That's my favorite roast.
Bro,
of
it's
all
so
time.
good.
But Natasha Leggero goes out and says, right before the show, Seth Rogen rolled a huge fatty because that's the only way we could get Jonah Hill on the stage.
Shia LaBeouf was on. Wait.
No.
Yeah.
Nah.
He's in the show.
And Freaks and Geeks.
Yeah.
When?
It's saying
What
he's
episode?
deep in the cast list, so he's probably like in one episode. He played
He played Baby Josephine.
Herbert the mascot.
Okay, that makes
Yeah.
He probably didn't even have his face out.
Yeah, probably not. Jason Segel was in it.
That's
Did I
Forgot
not
about
say Jason
Jason
Segel?
Segel.
That's what I meant to say.
I love.
Yeah, Jason. And he's like a really like weird, overly
Martin
romantic
Starr was
type.
in it.
That's the other guy, dude. Fucking Martin Starr. He's in
know who that is.
Adventureland, my favorite fucking.
Oh, yeah.
my favorite movie. If
Hello,
I
Leslie.
have to pick
Who is
one.
he?
In Adventureland, he was like his weird Jewish friend.
Oh.
He's like mad, fucking geeky and stuff.
Word.
It was really weird to watch Spider-Man: Homecoming right after watching the HBO with Kumail, the fucking Silicon Valley.
Mhm.
He plays a Satanist in Silicon Valley.
Oh,
Martin
he's in
Starr
that show?
does. Bro,
I'll watch
he's
that show. Off
he's
of him.
incredible
Yeah,
in it.
I love
He's
Martin
one of the
Which
best
one's Martin
characters.
Starr?
Martin Starr's the Satanist in Silicon Valley.
I can't.
He has like a
Oh!
Hawk
He's in
hat.
Spider-Man. He's the teacher in Spider-Man.
Martin Starr.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the
Okay.
shit, bro.
Bro,
He's
there's a scene in
funny as
Silicon
hell.
Valley in season 1 where
He's
they're
amazing. He's like the
that
funniest
Freaks and
character.
Geeks is the start of like several fucking
Yes.
amazing careers, bro. Like it's not just an amazing show. It's like
It's where Judd Apatow got famous.
There you
Judd
are.
Apatow's the guy. Like I was telling you about earlier.
yeah,
He's the guy who made that show.
I like that guy.
there's a
That guy a
scene
lot.
in Silicon
He
Valley
taught Seth Rogen how to write.
where they're all what they're doing is they're creating
Hey,
a
hey, come here. You
Gotta fix that camera.
He's got do you know who Thomas Middleditch is, the actor?
I'd imagine not.
No, I know Timmy First Edition.
Did you watch the Godzilla movies, like all the way through? The new ones?
No.
I don't know what else he's in.
Anyway,
Anyway,
it's fine. It doesn't
he's a
matter.
nerd. In Silicon Valley, he's like,
In
if there's a
Zombieland
main
Double Tap,
character,
he plays
no,
extra Jesse Eisenberg.
he does look kind of like, he looks like tall Jesse Eisenberg.
That's right.
He's like the main character of Silicon Valley. He's like a programmer. It's him, T.J. Miller, Martin
Great.
Starr,
Great.
Kumail
Oh,
Nanjiani.
you're not the tall weird dude. Jesus Christ. Not the tall weird dude from The Office.
No.
No, that's he's
Okay.
in it too.
Okay,
but
I was just making because
yeah,
you guys have
someone
mentioned him
else.
before. I was like, hey, that dude doesn't look like Jesse Eisenberg.
no, that looks like Matt. He looks like Matt, like Loki. Anyway,
No,
Thomas
not
Middleditch's
low-key.
character is like having
Not
like a break,
low-key.
like exactly,
High-key
yeah,
looks
like
like
exactly like him. Thomas Middleditch's character is having like a breakthrough moment
Yeah.
in the middle of a, for lack
Shit
of
show. Oh, are you talking about the dicks?
penis, the dick equation. They have an equation on how to measure how many. What's the you probably
I don't
remember it better.
I don't remember it as well.
They're trying to figure out how quickly they could all masturbate like 1,000 people or like an audience of people. Oh, they were saying at the rate this app is going, we'd have to jerk off everyone in the audience just to like get good reviews on it or something along those lines. And they're like, I mean, yeah, it would be really hard. Martin Starr goes, yeah, it'd be really hard to do that though. And they'd be like,
and it
wouldn't
starts
be
this
that
like
hard.
8-minute clip about them like breaking down the math.
they actually have a giant whiteboard on how to have you'd have to have dick end to end. 4 people on each side of you going like this to do 2. It becomes the first season's famous dick equation. And in this moment, they actually it spawns Thomas Middleditch's character to go into the other room and start like having a breakthrough moment. And it's
with
like this
their
big,
app.
yeah, because of this hilarious
The
thing.
whole thing is they're all geniuses that moved out to California to get big in Silicon Valley and become like tech giants.
Dude, we just used 5 minutes of our podcast to talk about dudes jerking
They're
off.
like 2.5.
Oh, yeah, it was hilarious.
Was it?
It's to jerk off as many dicks as possible in the shortest amount of time. Yeah, Matt would know. There you go. Matt remembers.
Why wasn't
It's
that?
a great
Why
scene.
wasn't that one message, Matt? Why is it? It's to jerk off. Next message. As
Because
many
it's
dicks.
important, dude. We need to know.
Yeah.
You can't just wait for all
That
of
That's
that.
not a 4-message message. You don't need 4 fucking entries.
It's like Twitter. Like you space the line so it's easier to read. Like if it's all one message, it goes all to the right and it like kind of flows weird. That way, it's like it's to jerk off. So many dicks as many dicks as possible. I'm reading it over there instead of over here. Exactly. Plus, you have to place out your messages. Pace out. Yeah, I'm reading over there. It's right
So
here. I
Liam,
don't know
you
why
got
I'm
a
trying
good-
to
you
like
got a good
squint.
podcast question about movies and a certain actor.
All right.
Did you guys talk about this before?
Yeah. Top 3 Pinky films.
Pinky?
And the brain.
Oh, I've never watched any of them.
Just kidding.
No,
I was about to say.
Pinky's a porn star.
Oh shit.
Top 5 Adam Sandler movies. Not the best, but your favorite, your personal. Top
Oh,
5
okay. I was about to say that's because those are really different lists.
No, yeah, for sure.
Wow.
My favorite's probably easy. Like right away, number one.
Dude, it's not
Zohan.
as easy.
It's gotta be Zohan
it's
for
not
me.
as
Oh,
easy
man.
as you remember.
Really?
It's not as easy as you think.
No?
Keep going. I'm
Okay, for
surprised you
me-
put Zohan in top 5. That's a really
This was my
interesting.
favorite one. Like it's the one I can watch the
no,
most
for sure.
sure.
Valid.
For
Just
me, it goes.
very
definitely-
weird.
50 First Dates.
For me, it's Zohan, First Grown Ups. Who am
Big
I
Daddy.
prioritizing? No, it's definitely either going right to Happy Gilmore, or right to Billy Madison. But it's those two next, and then probably 50 First Dates.
You got Zohan in there, but not Big Daddy, and Zohan over First 50 First
50
Dates.
First Dates.
Yeah, for me, it's just what I like
No,
to watch.
for sure.
Big Daddy's probably on the best 5 for sure.
I just
To
can't
me.
believe that's not in your favorite 5.
It's good.
What's
I
your
just
top
it
5?
didn't feel.
What's yours?
Big Daddy number fucking 1 because he doesn't have a better. That film does everything you need a funny, heart-touching movie to do perfectly, and it's set in the coolest era of New York, which is the 90s.
I take back what I said. I'm getting rid of Billy Madison.
Did you forget Click?
No, I didn't really like. I didn't like Click that much. I don't know. I didn't
Dude,
like.
okay,
the,
so
Why?
how you feel?
Rain Over Me. I'm gonna put. I forgot about Rain Over Me. Rain
So
Over Me
it's
is my
very
number
interesting you
3.
say that. So I don't like Zohan at all. Zohan has
Mhm.
3 jokes that are worth shit. I love Click. And it's Click Zohan. That's like his sequence of like that's his releases. So it's funny that you go Zohan over Click. But top 5 for me, Big Daddy, Click is number 2. Give me a second. I'm trying to remember what I said earlier. I know my first 50 First Dates would probably be my third one. I remembered it last minute before, but that would probably be my
Longest
third
Yard.
one. Longest Yard, and I said something
Billy
else earlier,
Madison.
but I just remembered. Yeah, I said Billy Madison, Waterboy.
Oh,
Yeah, you guys are tripping. Waterboy
forgot
shits
about
on like
Waterboy.
a lot of you
Yeah, I
guys.
forgot about Waterboy.
Waterboy is that heat.
After hearing all of these movies,
That's high quality
H2O.
H2O.
I'm gonna reformat my list real quick.
Gatorade.
H2O.
Mama said.
Mama said she want to brush all their teeth, but don't got no toothbrush.
Alligator ain't got no. Alligators are angry because of their medulla oblongata.
Brother,
And she,
Like, get rid of that.
hey, Legend, come on. Don't be doing those. Legend, come here. Come here. Be a good boy. And she showed me her boobies, and I like them too.
your mother's in a coma.
I like Captain Insano.
You can do it. You can do it all
You can do
night
it. All night long. But Rob Schneider, I love Rob Schneider.
He's played every race.
Come here. Yeah, that man
Yes,
is
bro.
fucking racially ambiguous as fuck.
He played.
What is he? Do we know really?
I'm pretty sure he's a white guy.
I think he's Jewish.
Is he?
But he
He's Schneider, yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Adam Sandler's friend.
Yeah.
anyway. He in Adam Sandler's Netflix special, like his comedy special, it's so funny by the way.
funny.
Is it?
It's
It's
really
way better than I
obscenely
thought it was gonna
Really?
be. I watched
Like him doing stand up.
Yes, I
Well, he
watched
does
a
the-
YouTube clip of it, and I was like, well, because it was the beginning. It was like the opening. I was like,
Is it the one with phone, wallet, keys, or is that a separate
No.
thing?
that's a different thing.
He does.
It's
like,
new. It's like really new. It's like the last couple
He
of years.
does like because he's always done this in his comedy where he'll do like skits as
Mhm.
well on stage. Skits like little
I
songs,
know the one you're
stuff
talking
like
about.
that.
Yeah, like phone, wallet, keys.
And he did one with Rob Schneider.
Excuse me.
Or oh,
Excuse
God.
me.
We definitely can't play it, but
Yeah, we can't.
he's just talking about.
One day we will be.
It's a
able to.
song about being in space, like you're on a spaceship. It's like we're in zero gravity, just spinning round and round.
It's like good. He's singing it well. Like
Yeah.
it's one of the few songs that
he's-
he's like
If
singing.
you don't know, Adam Sandler is an amazing singer. And
Oh, really?
and guitar, like
a
he plays
masterful
guitar and
guitar
sings.
player.
Like he's where Jimmy Fallon got all of his musician like I guess background on SNL. Like he was the new Adam Sandler when he came along
Yeah.
in doing all of that.
I knew that he was like music savvy because I've been hearing those funny songs since I was a kid.
Mhm.
I didn't know that he was like really good at like
He's-
guitar
he's
and stuff.
fucking
He keeps
dang.
going on. He's like, and a cosmonaut named Yuri is the only one with me. And then
Rob Schneider
comes in
floats in
wire.
on wire as a cosmonaut on the stage.
And so he starts singing in like a Russian voice. It was like, and he keeps going. Da-da-da-da-da-da, on spaceship 69. Oh. And so he goes, so we're in zero gravity, just spinning round and round. The next thing I know, I'm right side up, and Yuri's upside down. My penis accidentally slips inside Tiff's mouth. His penis accidentally slips inside of mine. It's just another accident on Spaceship 69.
It's so good. It's like the whole special is fucking it's one of those ones that you by the end
breaking tribute to Chris Foreman.
Yeah, it's so good. It's a
Hard
good song.
to-
It's like funny and like well sung
Really
and like
beautiful.
crushes you a little
And
bit.
then he redoes the song from The Wedding Singer.
It's so good.
Damn, The Wedding Singer's not in my 5, but like that's.
great
It's like when
movie.
you start talking about Adam
He does
Sandler
so
movies,
many
you start
movies.
to remember like, oh shit, this motherfucker has like
that
50 plus
that
movies.
song he did.
Hey, Legend. Legend, come here. Come here. Come here.
Get your tennis ball, bro.
Stop not listening to me.
That song he does in The Wedding Singer, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good.
But it all was bullshit. It was a goddamn joke.
Bro, he is like
so good.
he's like who I would imagine like I imagine like Jason Nash is like what 20-year-old Adam Sandler would have been in public. You know what I mean? Like where Jason Nash is at like his confidence at 40 something, like Adam Sandler would have been nuts.
That's a stretch.
You think? Like I just mean his like for him to even performing like that on SNL.
But yeah, when you throw in movies like The Wedding
I don't even know who
Singer,
the fuck Jason Nash is.
He's that dude in David Dobrik's vlog.
He's the
You
old
don't even
guy.
know.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh, I know that guy.
Yeah.
I just mean like Adam Sandler would have been doing that like kind of cringy but in public crazy shit
That nigga,
for laughs. I
his
feel
fuck-
like
yeah, his fucking movies are cringy in
Mhm.
public for laughs. Like some of the, because that's the thing we're talking about. He has like some highs, but he has some lows.
Bro, Jack
But
and
let's
Jill
do the,
is
let's do the top
just-
5 best Adam Sandler movies.
Big Daddy, Waterboy, First 50 Dates, Click.
like Matt said, no Uncut Gems. For me, Uncut Gems doesn't even seem like an Adam Sandler movie. It's a movie that Adam Sandler is in.
So for me,
Like he's the main character.
let's just talk a lot of dick talk today, fellas. Please remember, it's both the Gatones talking about dicks. I actually brought up lesbian porn today. But all
We
the
all
dick
talked
talk.
about it.
No. You brought up the fucking algorithm to jerk off as many men as possible. You're bringing up.
It's a good algorithm.
You're talking about sucking dick in
I
space.
talked a bunch about dicks.
Well, yeah,
I stand by it.
Yeah,
No,
no, I yeah.
No, you should. You should. I just want.
I wasn't upset that you said we talked about dicks. I was upset that you like left us out of the lesbian stuff. We were talking about lesbians too.
No. You guys definitely talking about dicks.
We were. I'm saying I'm with him. We were both. Me and my brother, my younger brother, were talking about sucking dick, talking about jerk off algorithms, but we were also talking about lesbian porn, which you're leaving us out of, and I don't like that.
I just feel like I really spearheaded the lesbian porn talk.
Yeah, you did, but we were involved.
I just feel like I thought this was an inclusive podcast.
Yeah, I did too. I feel like you're being really homophobic towards men specifically, and I don't like it. I'm just gonna go out there and say that.
I fell away from what you said.
I'm literally the. Hey guys, ready? Raise your hand if you always liked gay people.
That's a good point.
Yeah, shut the
Nice.
fuck
He's
up.
got
Yeah,
us
yeah,
there.
shut the fuck up.
That wasn't our. That wasn't
Next-
because of
next
us
topic.
though. That was because
No,
of other
for,
people.
No, for sure. You guys are a perfect example of like nurture versus nature. However, you started off as bigots.
Sure.
That's facts.
Yeah.
No, that's super facts.
Yeah, all right then. A lot of dick talk. Next topic.
Started out as.
Good time to terminate this friendship. Episode 12. This was the final trilogy of
This was the
episode 3
series
podcast.
finale.
Oh man.
This was our going away. This was our flagship episode.
This was the this was the trilogy that Dave and Dan were supposed to make. lots of gay shit, just like Game of Thrones. Lots of gay.
This is
They were
our
gonna-
marquee
They were gonna
episode.
put Star Wars through the fucking roof.
This is the episode we get a sponsor off of.
I don't know. I
We're-
didn't really know anything about the gays until I got into college. There was no way. Matt was homeschooled. That's the joke there. Matt was homeschooled.
The gays.
The gays. He. God damn it, Matt.
Thank you
I
for the
just-
clarification.
I just don't even.
I feel like you did think about it and you had to tell us that.
Oh, so funny.
I feel like now you thought about it a lot.
It's like all you thought about were the gays.
Nothing negative.
I like that you specified there was no
That's
hate.
Matt, isn't it?
Yeah, Matt.
Yeah, I thought
Matt, like Matty B.
I'm just talking shit. Matt.
Ambiguous Matt.
I know Matt.
I don't.
Matt is the most ambiguous person I've ever met. Like, if you meet him and talk to him, you could talk for like 3 hours and be like, at the end of it, be like, yeah, I don't know what his deal is.
I really didn't
I don't
meet
know
that
if
guy.
he's gay, straight, anything else. Like, he could be one of 70 things,
I
and
don't
like
know
it's
if
so
I-
hard to figure it out.
I don't know if I even really met that guy.
yeah, 3 hours in. It's like, did I talk to him? Like, did I learn anything?
Like Michael will be like, yeah, no, that guy's cool, but don't you feel like you met him already? He'll talk about people who are just like NPCs in life. Like,
yes.
It's very much like, have you gotten around to the Cloud District lately?
Yeah.
Of course you haven't. Yeah, I know you guys. Yeah, one time for Nazim, I killed the fuck out that guy. That dude was a fucking pretentious prick. Bitch, I'm the y'all's right hand. Bitch, I killed a dragon before I got here. Talking to me like that, Nazim. But that shit didn't piss you guys the fuck off. Talking about, do you get around the Cloud District? Bitch, I just came from the fucking Cloud District. I cut that bitch's head off in the Cloud District and put that bitch to the door of the... Man, you don't understand, guys. That dude pissed me the fuck. And, bro, I'm a red guard, obviously, because they're the black guys. I'm a black guy. He's a black guy. How you gonna talk to another nigga like that? There's a fucking white man running this shit. You talking about, have you been up there to see the white man lately? Of course not. You fucking Samuel Jackson nigga on a nag at. I can't stand that shit. You guys don't fucking understand what it's like to be black playing fucking Skyrim, going to Whiterun, this fucking pretentious cock.
Oh, this is the Skyrim. This whole time I'm like, what is happening? I have no clue.
Funniest thing you've ever said. Stop the podcast. Timestamp it. That was the funniest
44 minutes in. I'll
I've
remember that.
ever heard.
I won't remember. I'm going to put it in my notes.
Man said clouds. No.
Yeah, bro, because that
you broke out Nazim on the podcast.
Bro, because Nazim
Who
was
gets that reference?
dude, he's a fucking dickhead.
I just want to watch him play Skyrim.
Who besides anybody that played 9,000 hours of
Whose is
Skyrim
this?
knows who Nazim
Mine.
is?
He came over here and he opened it. Bro, he opened it. Here, he's looking it up off the floor.
Oh my god.
My bad.
You could. I was just like, what is that? And I was like, oh, it's open. Oh, it's on the floor and he's eating it. He's drinking it. I was like, how did he get that?
Man wants electrolytes.
man.
I remember that movie.
Probably not
Idiocracy?
enough in for what's on the floor.
Remember Idiocracy?
Yes. I haven't watched it. I've seen a lot of clips for
So
it.
funny.
It's so funny.
It's about a guy. It's like a normal plain Jane guy. It's Owen Wilson's brother, Luke Nelson. Gets trapped in a cryogenic chamber, kind of like Fry style, and he wakes up in like 10,000 years in the future, and everybody on the planet's stupid.
He's the smartest man in the
He's the
world.
smartest
He's
man
like
in the
an
world.
idiot to us.
By default, he is now the smartest man in the world. They're
Terry Crews is president.
he's the president because
Oh yeah, this is a really dumb movie.
the president is determined by the president is determined in a fight. Yeah.
It's
a
it's
fight
so
to the death.
silly.
That's how you determine who the president is.
That's why Terry Crews is the president.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, it is. So they have a problem. They get the smartest man in the world to get him to solve their problems because they can't get food to grow. So he's trying to do all this shit. But they can't get their crops to grow. And the whole flagship thing of the I'm skipping over the fact that the running joke of the whole movie is that there's a sports drink that's popular. Like everything is run by this sports drink. It's like, it's got electrolytes. It's the cap. It's like fucking whatever it's called. Red drink. It's got electrolytes. And everybody, anytime anybody references the drink, someone will say, it's got electrolytes. And then there's a part where you say, and our crops won't grow. And look out, and they're being watered, and there's nothing but red falling on the plant. And he goes, are you watering them with energy drink? Like, yeah, it's got electrolytes. It's like, you gotta use water. He said, the toilet stuff?
Bro, it's so silly.
It's a really stupid fucking movie, but it's like a fun social like a very ham-fisted social commentary.
That's funny.
Where like all the
Brondo. It's what the plants crave.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
I think
Brondo?
so, yeah.
But
it's
that's incredible.
It's like the whole thing is that like every smart person is really picky. And like they're like
Brondo, the thirst
it's hard to
mutilator.
It's hard for a really intelligent person to choose a mate because it's a big decision to make, and you don't want to like fuck up your children. But stupid people will breed like animals. So it's just like smart people just slowly died off because they weren't fucking enough, and dumb people fuck a lot. So it's nothing.
Just like real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gets frozen.
Hey, legend.
He gets frozen in a Fuddruckers. When he wakes up, it's a butt fuckers.
Brando, it's what the plants crave. Brando, the thirst mutilator.
So that's why I've never had sex. I'm too smart. Show me a picture of you, Matt.
My shoe was on the other side of the room, Legend.
Dale's over there. Legend! Come on, come here. Come here.
Get your tennis ball, bro. He left his tennis ball here, and now he's been playing with it, but now he's
I
grown
feel
bored.
like by episode 38 of the podcast, I'd be like, Legend, stop learning unknown arcane arts. What are you doing learning black magic in the corner?
Legend, stop
Legend,
talking.
why are you fighting 80-pound house cats?
You saw that article I sent you about that man beating a leopard?
It wasn't an article. It was like the
video.
The video. Did he stab it, or did he? How did he kill it?
Bare hand.
Okay, I was about to say because I didn't see anything.
Bro, bare hand beat a leopard to
What
death.
what ethnicity is he?
It said, I think it was
wait,
Kazakhstan.
wait. What's that matter?
Well, he looked like a really little guy, and the cat was a lot smaller than him. It was a pretty small leopard. Like, it was a really little. Everyone around was like, it was like a big house cat
I
leopard.
had no idea what you were about to say.
It was
no. What ethnicity was this guy?
You know, Indians are really good at fucking up cats, right?
You guys know Peloponnesian fucking up big cats.
They do be. They sing the snakes, bro. I don't know.
That's a good one. They just know shit about animals.
They got a
right?
different like take on animals for sure.
There's a dude in California that killed like a mountain lion, and everyone was like, dude fucked up a mountain lion. It's crazy. And it was like a 25-pound baby mountain lion, and it like fucked him up.
Everybody saw the pic.
And he's like a fit dude. It was crazy. Like, mountain lions are fucking crazy,
for
bro.
Sure.
They're like the scariest. Like, if they were as big as tigers, they'd be the fucky like scary
The
cats.
way they move is weird too. They have like a really weird like jump, skip, slide
Bro, have
thing.
you seen their fucking traps move when they walk? Bro, it's like it'll be flat when they're like walking normal, and then when they crouch down, their shit goes like fucking up. Like, it's like two fucking scary pillars
Dude,
on their.
'cause the fucking dogs and cats, bro, like the real like the apex of them are like just fucking muscle machines, man. It's just pure. It's like Bruce Lee as a fucking animal. It's just really cut lean muscles, you know.
It's really scary.
Yeah, it is. No, for sure.
And Legend's
you know
gonna be
Bruce
one.
Lee didn't make, you know Bruce Lee didn't make those sounds.
Like, what?
All
Like,
that.
that was all like post production
that was all,
shit.
that was all dubbed in, yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, he didn't do that at all.
Yeah, he was a real martial artist. They don't have to do that shit.
They just fuck you
It's
up.
probably just a face he was making, so that he's probably so good at it, like
In the
that
movie-
he knows the face to make to like precision his muscles going all the way through his body.
In the movie Enter the Dragon, there's a scene where he's fighting a bunch of he's fighting like a bunch of no-name assailants with a pool stick kind of thing. Hits one of them in the face. Actually hit the extra in the face. That extra, Jackie Chan.
That's awesome.
He hit the shit out of Jackie Chan with a pool stick.
And it gave him powers.
Jackie Chan
Gave him a fucking career.
Yeah, for real,
Jackie Chan
bro.
hit the ground, and both of them like just went with the take, like they kept going through. And as soon as the director called cut, Jackie Chan like is still on the floor, and Bruce Lee goes down, like picks him up and starts cradling him. And Jackie,
He says, I would fix everything, my
and
friend."
Jackie
Would
Chan,
you like a career?
Jackie Chan said that he started pretending he was more hurt than he was because he just wanted Bruce Lee to keep holding him.
That's awesome, bro.
Did you know that
What
Ip-
ethnicity was the guy in California?
You know that movie Ip Man?
Shut up,
IP
Matt.
man, Ip man,
Ip Man.
Ip man. Is that
That's his name. It's not like
Yeah.
it's not like that's a title.
IP or the whole thing is his name?
No, you say IP. You don't say
Ip.
IP.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Ip.
That's
I know.
funny as
I mean, is IP like is Ip his name or is it Ipman? Like, is Ip man
No,
his name?
his name is Ip Man.
And then okay, that's why I didn't
or
I
Ip
didn't know.
Man, however you want to say it. But he that
Making
movie,
a new one.
That movie is based off of the guy that taught Bruce Lee how to
Everybody
fight.
knows that.
He
I didn't know that.
I just want to be a douchebag.
Those are really
I
good
knew
movies.
that. Yeah.
The fight scene between him and the Japanese in the first one, dude.
Yeah.
No, there wasn't. It's true.
I've probably rewatched all the fights from those movies more than I've like seen a franchise.
Anybody who's knows about Ip Man has watched him fuck people up more than they've heard him talk. That's
Yeah,
a fact.
100%.
People who love the movie have watched him fight more than they've heard him talk.
I always-
Bro, the fucking machine gun punch he does that dude's fucking face in the first movie. He punches that dude like 20 times in like half a fucking second.
Bro, like almost all the fucking hits in that shot are real hits. Like he's really fucking people up in that. Like for real. He filmed it in China. China, like I don't know if you know, in China the way filming is works. Even if you're an extra or a stuntman.
You get fucking hit.
No, not just you get fucking hit, but if you go in to work unless you're on camera that day, you don't get paid. So you can go in there, go through makeup, sit there for 9 hours, but they didn't get to your scene. You're not getting paid that day. So like Donnie Yen, the guy who plays Hitman, he's like notorious for he'll get like slip extras, like an extra like $200, so like to let him actually hit them, so they'll get paid.
Hey man, let me beat this.
Hey,
shit
look,
out of you.
I'm going to knock you out in this next take, but I'm gonna slip you a quick 3.
Jesus.
Yes.
I'd let him do it. I'd let any of them do it.
You
I'd be like, Jackie Chan, you
let
want
any
to kick
man
me in
touch
the
you for
face?
any amount of money.
No.
Yes, you
Those guys I would. Ryan Gosling I would.
Those guys are just cut.
Yeah, those guys
There's
are
something about those guys.
those are like the kind of people, like, I feel like if you're in their presence, like if you're in Jackie Chan's presence, you're like,
He's like,
whoa,
"Jeez,
this
Alan."
guy's been fucked up. Like I feel like people like that just carry an energy, especially when everyone knows. Like if you're in a room with Jackie Chan, you know the shit he's done and the shit that's happened to him.
Chris said, "Geez, Liam, you think I'm a classless power bottom?"
a classless power. Wow.
No, I'm a classy power bottom.
Oh.
Ryan Gosling can do whatever he wants. For $5,000, I'll let him do whatever he wants. You know, then I'll pay him the $5,000 because that's what it costs.
That's a good joke, you sick fuck.
Thank you. I stole it from Tall and Wacky. Conan O'Brien. They both had a show. Pete Holmes. There it is. I stole it from him. He has that's his joke.
Oh, I remember what you're talking about.
Yeah, he's like
No, he
talking about
says, "I've
sucking
done
dick for $1 billion. He's like, $1 billion? I'd suck dick for like $50,000. I'd suck dick for $50. Like if it's Ryan Gosling's dick, yeah, I'll suck that for $50 and give him the $50. That's Ryan Gosling.
And the same thing, he's talking about Matt Damon. And he's talking about meeting Matt Damon. You remember this one?
No.
He was like, "I'm glad I met Matt Damon. I didn't meet him like in any capacity. I was kind of like, I was in the same room as him. I talked to him for 2 seconds, said my name, he said his, and walked away. But I'm glad I met him because now there's a chance that I'll be in his dreams."
Oh yeah, because you only dream. You can't create faces in your dreams.
Mm-hmm.
I always thought that was such a weird but cool.
Not that I don't believe that. What's the study on that?
Yeah,
How the fuck
I have
did they
no
come to that
idea.
conclusion?
Well, so I mean, I remember seeing somewhere that there was like a legitimate study.
No, I don't think
Like-
I don't think it's a bullshit thing for sure. It's
Yeah.
just like how
It's
the
so
how
hard
do
to
you
study
figure that
that
out? Yeah, how
because
do
we're
you-
not all in the fucking.
Yeah, how are you telling me where these faces are
I
coming
can't
from?
hack into your brain and look at the dreams you see.
That's
Like,
my thing. When we get to a point where you can fucking video broadcast dreams, sure, we'll
they
have
did it
this
with
talk.
a snail.
shut up. It's a snail, bro. Snails can't see.
Did you say snails can't see?
Not really.
They
They
have
can't
They
see.
have poor eyesight for sure.
They're snails though. Like their dreams don't mean anything.
They broadcasted its dream
Yeah.
Like on a TV,
they've
like on a
also-
screen,
so-
like on a
so-
screen, like where we could
like
see what they saw.
with like pixels and color and stuff.
Well, they can't really see very well. It really is just blurry images.
So that,
Yeah, you're right. No, I feel like you're right.
Huh.
Probably because the inside of a snail's head is blurry as
Yeah,
fuck
probably.
because you can see through that thing.
But they removed memories and implanted new memories in snails.
yeah, no, that's cool. Let's go back to this broadcast bullshit you said. So there were blurry images on the
Bullshit.
screen. But it just said,
There's
I
no-
didn't do the study. I read an article.
Did you see any pictures?
Probably at the time, but I am.
What is this voice? Stop this voice and be yourself.
This is Jared from our job.
Yeah,
This
okay.
is a man that raises fighting chickens.
I'm taking a stance on snails. I gotta.
Just like the chickens. They take a stance. Sorry, it's a joke,
same
fight
guy,
joke.
Same guy, Jared. He today after work he.
That was a good joke. It wasn't the right crowd for you, but that was a good joke.
I didn't
Thank
hear-
you.
Because I was gonna drag you, but then I was like, oh no, that's good. That's a good joke.
Thank you.
I was about to feed you.
Jared stopped us when we were about to pull out of work. We were putting some
Hey,
oil in the
stop
car.
fucking biting before
He's
I
got-
give you a kiss.
He's got his truck. And he pulls up in front of us. He said, "Hey, you want to see something cool?" I said, "All right."
It's just a bunch of fighting chickens?
I assumed he had like some kind of dead animal in the back or like a new gun or something like that. I go back there. He's got 9 dead wolf rats.
Whoa.
Tell them
You
how
know-
big they are.
You know what a wolf rat is?
No.
So it's a rat that's like that fucking big.
It's a small
That's not.
Wolverine.
This is not the tail. This is not the tail, Chris. This is the rat.
Have you seen
Here's
the
the
Princess
tail.
Bride?
Here's the rat.
You
One
remember-
of those?
you
Like
remember-
like in Joker?
It's not a fucking. Dude,
That's a Wolverine.
it's not an ROUS, bro.
Rodents of unusually size. Have you ever seen The Princess Bride?
I have. I just haven't. I haven't seen it since I was like 11. Or not even 11. Like
She's like,
what
what about the ROUSs? Rodents of unusual size? I don't
Ah,
know.
they're a myth. And then it fucking comes off screen. It's the size of a fucking like gator. Bro,
that scene was wild.
Bro, they filmed that shit so well. Because, like, there are scenes where it's, like, straight up all the way on top of him, and the camera's so far away that it's not, like, being operated by... Like, it is,
There's a dude in a
apparently.
suit.
Huh? Is it?
Yeah, for some scenes. Other parts, it's a puppet. Other parts, it's like a fucking just a still thing that they're
They
moving.
did such a good job then.
What are you guys talking about? The shots of the...
The rat attacking
rat
Wesley in the scene, like, if that's a dude in a suit, that
Fire
guy,
swamp.
fucking legend. That rat suit guy, I need to know his name. That's a good fucking rat suit guy. He killed that shit because he's so like it doesn't look like a person can fit in that thing.
Yeah.
Because it's like it's big,
Probably small
but it's
guy.
like big for a big
Yeah,
rat.
there's a dude in the R2D2 suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But isn't that a midget inside like operating it? Because
Yeah,
I mean,
no, for sure.
a
That's what I'm
little
saying. So
person.
you can fit. All right, with all the
the
other-
rodent is
No,
such
for
a
sure.
weird size,
I'm
even
not-
for
no,
like
give
a
me second.
midget, though.
I'm cool with that. There's just a lot of other stuff. I'm gonna need you to politically correct before we give a fuck about the midgets. All right.
Wait, what'd you
There's
say?
a lot of other.
Oh, did you say little man or
Yeah,
little
he
person?
corrected your
Little
midget.
person.
Like, there's a lot of other shit you need to stop saying before you worry about
Ralphie
the
May
dwarves.
had the funniest thing about dwarfs I've ever heard in my life. He said, "It's a midget. What are you talking about? Oh, you're a dwarf. Where's your battle axe?"
Yeah, bro. I love Ralphie, bro. I wish, bro.
Where's your battle
Could you
axe?
imagine Ralphie was here after all the shit that's happened in the last
my
5
God.
years?
It's
Him
so
and
funny.
Patrice would have gone fucking crazy. They'd be bigger than Joe. They'd be bigger than Joe. It wouldn't even be
likely.
close.
Most likely.
They'd be bigger than Kevin. They'd be bigger than everybody. They'd be the biggest two, literally and figuratively, in the world.
Yeah, Patrice would most likely be like the biggest name in comedy for sure.
It wouldn't even, yeah, like Dave wouldn't have been able to come back yet. Like it would have been hard for Dave.
How
David
about that? You guys get
David
real
stayed
phone.
his ass in Africa.
Because
bro.
I know I'm not like big on comedy, but I know that Dave Chappelle is a fucking like force.
Goat.
Bro.
Oh, he's
Like,
he's
he's
the
like
best ever. It's
But
not
you,
close.
you saw what the fuck he did to Netflix? He bullied Netflix into giving him the rights to his fucking show, bro. He
and
literally-
they like legally had no reason to.
no, literally,
Like-
it's the firepower of Dave Chappelle. He
Yeah.
took, bro, and I took this shit to
He
heart.
said, "Everybody, stop watching it."
When he did his stand-up special for didn't release on Netflix. He did it on like YouTube. He like released it through his own channel. But basically, he explained how he got fucked in his Dave Chappelle contract back in the day, and how Netflix was technically exploiting that because they had the show being streamed, but not through his consent. He had no rights. So he asked all his fans. He said, "Please do not watch that show so that they can see the impact that I have on my fans. I get the rights back to my show." He now owns the rights to the Chappelle show.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I did not watch that shit on Netflix because I stand with my man.
I didn't either. I
I felt so cool, bro.
I saw it the day it went live on Netflix. I watched one episode, then I saw what he said on YouTube, and I stopped watching the episodes again because I was so excited to see it. And I went and watched the Charlie Murphy, the one with Rick James.
Rick James, bitch.
It's Rick James, bitch. Darkness,
bit-
motherfucker. Bro, it's so good.
Bitches, show Charlie Murphy your titties.
You know what, bro? I think I'm gonna go
I wish
home.
I had 4 hands so I could give them titties
4 thumbs down. Bro, it's so good, bro.
I'm gonna-
Fuck.
I'm going home. I'm gonna get some brisket going. I'm gonna watch the Chappelle shit. I need to fucking laugh tonight.
Bro, it's so good.
Yeah,
it's
it's
so
dank
like
as hell.
bro. Charlie Murphy too.
Dude, you want to smoke some ribs and watch some Chappelle after this?
Man, I got I got some home stuff to do, man.
All right.
I gotta whack it.
Okay. See, your yard's getting pretty crazy.
Got to weed whack the yard.
Grass
Yeah,
is
you got to
getting
weed. Yeah, the yard maintenance.
Masturbation.
Oh well, okay.
Do you know
He's got to
that
jizz on his leaves,
do you know that
guys, on the
frosted-
yard.
Yeah, Frosted Flakes.
Oh man, I don't know where this is going.
I'm worried.
Yeah,
I am so
I just
worried.
Said masturbate. He said jizz on leaves.
So
And then you're saying Frosted Flakes.
Harvey Kellogg, the guy who created Kellogg's
I
cereal.
don't like anything that's happening right
He
now. I hate all of this.
he was
I hate all of it. I wish we hadn't done a podcast.
He was vehemently against
Say
masturbation.
he's vegan.
Vehemently.
Oh, he's Vietnamese.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the war?
Wait, he was against masturbation?
Yeah. Vehemently.
Is that the rest? Is that the end of this?
No.
Okay.
He created Frosted Flakes like under their original like banner thing was like an anti-masturbation thing. Like they were put out as like a bland, unthoughtful, like
And their cereal that looks like they got jizzed
the
all over.
least sexy cereal.
Like, and it dried out.
Yeah.
They've been frosted with just buckets of cum.
Get off the fucking microphone. Turn it
Just
off.
saying. So
Turn-
wait, say your
turn
thing.
off-
Finish. I'm so confused
I'm
that he was
done.
against it.
I don't want
That's
to do it
it?
anymore.
No, say
No,
it.
I just don't want to.
I want to know so
why do
bad.
you have to do that every time we're doing something?
What do
Why
I?
do you have to do cum stuff? Why is it always cum stuff?
Hey, you were helping me with the jack off shit earlier. Well, don't argue.
Everywhere I go.
Hey Matt,
Cum
go ahead.
stuff.
Go ahead and say it again. Whole lot of dick talk going on.
What's wrong with the dick talk? Dick talk's fun. It could be fun. We're laughing. keep. I want to know what
Are
else
you
he
getting
did.
a rise out of it?
That was good.
That was good. What else did he do?
Is your
Yeah, keep going. Come on, hit me with them.
is your interest
Come on, hit me with him.
Yeah, come all over me with
Is
your
your-
with your dick jokes.
Come on.
is your interest
Younger brother, please
Is
hit
your
me
in-
with all of your.
is your interest swelling?
Tell me about what he did. I want to know how dumb
No,
this
that's
guy
that's
was.
pretty much it. It's just he was like a crazy, like wildly powerful man that spent the equivalent of billions of dollars.
He literally couldn't have been masturbating ever or even having sex. He couldn't have. I'm so confused.
Catholicism,
He
dog.
definitely was a hyper jacker offer.
You think?
Yeah, for sure.
Catholicism, bro.
For sure.
Then how could his
Sexual
goal
repression. That's
Yeah.
like the key thing of
It's almost like in situations like that, it's almost like somewhere in their head, it's like, oh, I'm such a dirty person that if I cure everybody else of their dirtiness, that'll clarify and absolve me of my dirtiness. You know, I
Or-
jerk off so much that
It's
if I
like
tell
Ted
you all,
Haggard.
Or he was trying to like say publicly to get the people in his circles off his back, but the secret joke was that Frosted Flakes look like that.
yeah, that was not that's not it at all.
I just
like-
when I see Frosted Flakes, I think like
I don't think you've
dried
ever
out
thought.
cereal.
I don't think you've ever thought of that until
So
this
anyway,
podcast.
so
that's
anyway,
a joke.
I'll-
That's
so
an online
anyway,
thing.
I'll-
Frosted
so
Flakes
anyway-
look like
so
cereal that
anyway-
got cum.
So
on.
any
What?
So anyway,
That's a joke
so anyway-
online.
so
There is
anyway-
porn
so
about
anyway-
Frosted Flakes.
So anyway, Eileen.
I'm not kidding. Look it up.
So
You
anyway,
don't
so
have to.
anyway, so
People,
anyway,
look
so
it up.
anyway, so anyway, Eileen.
Great.
Shut the fuck up, Michael.
No, you shut the fuck up, Chris. Get the fuck out of here.
It's like the Ted Haggard.
I'm saying things that are like real things.
What
That
you're
doesn't
saying,
mean you should say them.
It's the thing like you
Dead
said.
babies.
They need to be brought up.
Bombs in the Middle East.
We
It's like the thing you
No
said.
health
That
insurance for
needs to
people who
be talked-
deserve it.
Those need to be talked
There are
about.
people dying because of rotted teeth they can't get removed.
Yeah, this is stuff. You're saying things that we should talk about as well. Just like the thing I said
We should
about
not talk-
Frosted Flake porn. We all need
Why
to
do you say
discuss
Frosted
these.
Flake like that?
Frosted Flake? What's wrong with Frosted Flake?
You don't think your emphasis is weird? Frosted Flakes.
Frosted Flakes?
I don't know.
What was I saying?
I hear it too.
Yeah, like,
Frosted Flakes?
you're
Say it.
You're
You say
about
it?
Frosted Flakes.
Frosted Flakes? Oh, like I'm saying the A kind of fast or
you,
hard?
You just have
Flakes?
like a different.
No.
You stress it differently.
No,
You're not saying it wrong.
You're
Yeah,
putting,
yeah, yeah.
You're putting the emphasis in your speech in the front half of frosted. You're going frosted. You're going.
Frosted Flakes?
You're going frosted flakes.
How do you say it?
You say it with a question mark. at
You
the end.
guys say it.
Frosted
Frosted
flakes.
Flakes.
Oh, well, in that moment, yeah, like Frosted Flakes? Like I was
No.
confused.
No, but even when you it's not a. Nobody's
Oh,
attacking
like,
you. Let's start.
I like
there.
to eat
'Cause
Frosted Flakes.
we
Oh,
usually,
wow, I
yeah,
do.
you say it weird.
I
as
say it
hell.
like it's a question.
Uh-huh.
I like to eat Frosted Flakes. What?
I love when
Wait,
the-
I'm
go
I'm
ahead.
sorry, guys. You say it again?
Frosted Flakes.
Whoa, that's weird. I say it weird.
Yeah, dude. Hey, wait for this part. Cheerios. Can you hear that? Isn't that
Shut
crazy?
up.
Dude? You fucking.
I say Frosted Flakes weird.
But
One of my favorite
Frosted
things is like when
Flakes.
you realize that you like say things differently. To this day, if a word ends in eg or egg, like what do chickens lay?
Eggs.
Yeah, I say eggs.
I know someone who says eggs.
No, that's stupid.
That's New
But
Zealand.
Well, he's New Zealand. He's from New Zealand.
Ah, okay.
So like it
What
makes.
was the eggs?
Bro, I made
Is-
like 6 eggs this morning.
Did you say leagues then? Like I hurt my league.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
So how do you say legal? Is it Leg of Legends?
That's a funny thing.
I
New
play. I
Zealand?
play LOL. He just plays. He says LOL. League of
in New
Legends.
Zealand.
That's like the
there's
shorthand online for it.
Their soccer stadium has. It has a score painted on the side of it. It says New Zealand. Australia 6, New Zealand 7. But if you read that in a New Zealand accent, it's Australia 6, New Zealand 7, like heaven. Yeah, it's like a
Steven.
Yeah, New Zealand 7.
Steven.
Yeah.
I have a lot of friends in New Zealand and Australia. It is so fun to talk. When you're the only American in the call, it's fucking incredible. Like you just sit back, you're like time to listen to some weird ass dialogue cuz bro, everything's a reference to something in their country and it's like you're just constantly like, hold on guys, hold on. What? Oh, okay, cool. Keep going.
I need a Quentin Tarantino movie in New Zealand.
Bro, that would be incredible. I love all
find some way
my
to-
friend Kez,
they
I
find-
love you. Gibson, I
find-
love you.
He'd find some way to shoehorn the N-word into that movie.
Yeah, he would
Yeah,
figure it out.
100%.
He
Man,
would.
He does not have a movie where they don't use the hard R. God damn it.
Yeah.
I've only seen
Kill
half his
Bill.
movies, so I can't say. that for
Inglorious
sure.
Bastards?
Kill
I don't
Bill.
think he says it in there.
Yeah, but Bryce says something about Jewish people that's just as bad.
And all your Jew dogs.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, it's exactly. He says.
Can
he
we
does
say
do
that on Twitch? I'm pretty sure we can't say Jew dogs on Twitch.
We're referencing. We're quoting the
film.
movie.
Oh, really? So if we quote things, we could.
That's a little different.
Ah,
I know what you're saying.
Let's get real.
Little different,
I'm about to
little
get really particular.
I'm gonna quote Jay-Z.
Well, now we need to
He
calm
had
down.
a pretty good song.
It's a good song. Sure.
It's about the, I forget.
Nigga.
I can't remember the name. It's like some guys in Paris. It's like bros in Paris.
So they're hanging out in France.
Brothers in Paris.
Brother.
My neighbors.
Chris,
Hey,
dude,
don't do that.
get that
Don't do
hard R
that.
out. Get that hard R off the end of brothers, dude. That was messed up, dude. That was too hard.
Bro,
Oh,
it took
man.
me fucking 2 years of no, like, probably like 3 years of your kind. Yeah, I said it. Calling me like brother for me to finally like be okay with that shit. Because I've always felt like it was just diet.
He told me a year deep. He told me 1 year deep into me like being like actual friends, not like knowing him. A year into being
like
friends
actual
with him.
Like all that time I'll come to you guys' house and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, man, I don't like that brother shit.
And
Like,
then
I
in
couldn't
the same
stand
breath,
it.
Why don't you like it?
And in the same breath, he said, "He's like, I don't care if you say it honestly. It's you. I know what you mean. It's fine." But
Right.
he just said why. So
Feels like diet nigga.
Oh, okay, I got you.
He's like, hey, brother. It's like, I feel like you're trying really hard to bridge the gap right now.
With a lot of people, I feel like that is true.
100%.
Yeah,
But you also have
1000%.
guys like you, guys like my boy Jacob Scott. People are just like, hey, brother. You know, just
Yeah, like
it's
that's everyone to me is
it's-
my brother.
Yeah, you
Everybody's
truly just,
a brother
you
to
would
me.
like the camaraderie of your fellow man, and that's a beautiful thing. However, diet nigga is not. I'm not here for that.
Especially if you say it like that. You definitely should.
brother. Fucking sound like Randy. Was it Macho Man Randy? Said, I'm sorry.
He's like, bro, I just want to play on the floor.
And I'll see you this Sunday in the Thunderdome. And brother, you're not even ready.
You were thinking of Hulk Hogan.
Oh, yeah, they're homeboys. I can play this.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you think he likes saying that? Do you think he actually says it, or do you think it's like part of his character and he
Hulk
hates
Hogan?
saying it?
I think it's.
Wouldn't that be hilarious
It
if he's
definitely
like,
started off natural, and it probably just became a branding thing. I'd be surprised if he
I'm
didn't
gonna
like
let you
it.
down, but you gotta be good. I know you about to be bad.
Ric Flair's.
is his little tennis ball over there?
It's somewhere.
If you like dangle it, he'll
Y'all
like
know
lose
what-
his shit on it
Y'all know
again.
what ESPN's 30 for 30 is?
Yes,
Yeah,
I made
so
something
essentially
similar to
They
it.
make like short films about athletes.
I did one of those about Nick.
Cool. Yeah, you did. But this one was one about Ric Flair. It's some of the most entertaining television you'll ever watch.
Really?
You can watch it on YouTube. It's amazing. Anybody that's listening to this after this, like when we sign off, go watch the Ric Flair 30 for 30, dude. It's obscene, dude.
Really?
It's nothing but like.
Is it 30 minutes?
I think it's an hour, but
Why is
it's.
it called 30 for 30
Yeah.
this
I
hour?
don't know. It's just longer. One.
Is
actually, well,
is it
technically-
actually is it a 30 for 30?
Yeah, it's a ESPN 30 for 30, but
It's 60 minutes exactly?
I'm pretty sure.
Because then 30 for 30 would still make sense.
But
What?
anyway.
34 30.
It's a bunch of people talking about Ric Flair being like all the people that are like friends of his are talking about Ric Flair was crazy, his party lifestyle, would do more cocaine than anybody in the world, all this stuff. But then they're like interviewing his family, like his kids hate the shit out of him. It's like, yeah, no, my dad's like a piece of shit dad, he's a nobody father. His wife, like his like 9 wives. Like I think one of them. They're talking to Ric Flair because Ric Flair's still alive, and they're interviewing him. And they're talking about
Surprisingly.
yeah, and they ask him. He's lost like 9 inches of height. That's how many steroids that motherfucker. That's how much steroids this motherfucker was on.
And how many times he jumped off his shit and fucked his spine.
Yeah.
Steroids can make you tall?
They can make you short.
They can make you tall?
Yes.
You think they could,
The Rock when he was
think they can make everything tall?
The Rock when he was filming
No.
when he was
They
filming
shrink everything else.
The Rock when he was filming Hercules was on such a stringent exercise routine that he grew 2 inches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when I read that, I've read that. That was so stupid. When I read that, I've read that. I'm super sorry. When I read that, I was like, all right, I'm going to hit these fucking push-ups extra hard. That shit is not caught up to
Nah.
me.
It is not this like the shit he does is fucking
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
But
That's
anyway,
what I would love to be put through that.
I
fucking
do
ringer.
pull-ups because like I do pull-ups the way I do because of him.
Really?
Like adding weight.
Yeah.
Like cuz he'll do push-ups with 50-pound chains over his neck.
Yes.
Like
But-
I mean pull-ups, not push-ups. Like he's crazy. I've only ever gotten to like 40 pounds extra on me.
How
that
much
I-
do you weigh?
I weighed between 170 and 176.
That's good, dude. That's really good.
Bro, it's fucking
Not insane. I know.
I
That's
love
a
it.
lot. No,
Like
that's
it's
impressive.
the most it's definitely the workout that my body is most like
shape for.
yeah, like it's the shit that is easiest for me. Like
Mhm.
pull-ups in general are pretty easy. Like
I'm a big
especially
fan
when
of
I'm
calisthenics and stuff.
yeah,
like
especially when I'm in like
Push-ups.
pretty good shape. Like
Push-ups
right
all
now I could probably with no weight on me do between 10 and 15 all at once.
that. Mm-hmm.
I could probably only do
pull-ups?
yeah.
You can do 15 pull-ups?
Yeah.
No, I thought you could do more than that.
I used to be able to. I haven't been in the gym for months. I just got that thing.
That's fair.
I just got it back. Or not back. I just got it. So like I'm just now getting back to where I can do 10. When I got it and I couldn't do 3. I couldn't do 3 pull-ups anymore. It was fucking horrible. It's been 4 months since I did any.
Yeah, right, man. I'm trying to get your brother in the gym with me. Man.
It just surprises me. That's
What?
crazy to me that you couldn't do 3 pull-ups.
I lost a lot of muscle. I lost 10 pounds
sure,
in muscle.
Sure, but I'm not being like big-headed here. I'm not trying to be.
I go do him.
We did pull-ups on the edges of trucks with the shit digging in our fingernails, and I busted out 12 of them.
That did happen.
Did you do like full ass
Yeah, I
entire
went straight down like
all the way?
full extension. Yeah, Like that's what I'm saying. That's crazy to me.
I'm
Because
not
you work
eating
out like
well.
a motherfucker.
I'm definitely not eating well.
I eat
I'm
like
telling you, I
dog
lost
shit.
10 pounds of muscle. I didn't lose 10 pounds. I lost 10 pounds of muscle.
Honestly, it's just
I
making
lost
me
a lot
feel
of
awesome.
muscle mass. I mean, yeah, I don't hold muscle. Like you
Really?
hold muscle pretty well. I have to work really hard to keep muscle. That's why when I was in the gym,
didn't know that
especially
at
when we
all.
were, yeah, I mean, that's why you used to be way better arm wrestling than me. The only reason I got to a point where I could beat you at all is because I was fucking, all I did was work out. Dude, it was my life for like 2 years. Well, especially at the house that burned down when we were right
fully
there.
aware.
Yeah, I was in the gym for 3 hours at a time, twice a day,
No, your brother.
eating
told me.
3 pounds of food every night, like absurd food. I was like a crazy man. And right now I can do pull-ups, but that's all I can do.
Okay.
I don't have the endurance, or I'm not eating the right shit to where I can do really much other than calisthenics.
Yeah,
It's
sure.
fucking, I hate it, and that's why
Nah, definitely just get right so we can all get right together, man. Because I like working out with my friends.
I wanna move in somewhere where I can just fucking cook.
I've worked out with another
Eat.
person one time. I went on a run with Aleem and I threw up.
I'm not.
We're
proud
not
of
gonna do that kind of shit.
But I felt pretty cool because I was like, okay, I'm really good at this running stuff.
The next and probably last thing I dish out any real money for a long time, other than like if I find a home and want to put down a deposit,
A gay sex robot.
is a gay sex robot along with a rowing machine. If I need I'm probably gonna I need a rowing machine. I need
Deprivation
endurance. I don't have any endurance right now.
Sensory deprivation tank before rowing machine.
Bro, are you fucking nuts?
Big time.
I don't have 30 grand to I don't have 30 grand that's disposable. I don't have 30 grand, let alone
Do you like
disposable
my,
30
my
grand.
sidestep of that?
And a sensory deprivation thing is not going to help you much with working out. It's just going to help you
no,
with.
I'm just saying if I was to spend a fuckload of money,
Oh yeah, no,
I would
for
get
sure.
a sensory
They're sick. I
That's
couldn't afford the
awesome.
1,000 pounds of Epsom salt that's
Yeah.
like you have to cycle in and out of there though. Like, it's way too much. Joe Rogan can afford that because he's fucking Joe Rogan. What, dude? You looked at us and made sounds.
You went into a microphone.
I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do.
Of course, but we gave
Alright, then.
you got the
Alright,
floor.
then, End of discussion.
That's what you wanted to
yeah,
bring up.
Yeah.
I want that daycare next to your house to go out of business.
You want the daycare?
I want to
sick
live
shit.
there.
So you defend them. Now you're fucking hunting with them.
What?
You
Wait, huh? Whoa, hold on a second. What? Oh, Jesus Christ. The house, like, the place next to their place, that daycare, like, just imagine for a second. One, it goes like,
What
it
am I
goes like,
imagining?
Why don't you give out
just
the?
let me say the message
Why don't
first.
you give out
stop.
my street address, cocksucker?
I'm not. No one knows. That, like, where their house ends in the back, that place goes like another 30 feet deep, and it's also wider. So that place is huge. If they went out of business, and the same guy that owns their house owns that place and rents it out.
He does.
Imagine, like, you, me, maybe a couple people. I don't know who. We get a little crew together of like people we trust who are cool to move in. We all move in right there. We're not connect the houses, but we're next door. It's essentially connected houses.
Bat
built-
cave 50 feet deep.
Bat
We built a
cave
tunnel
50 feet
system.
deep.
We built a tunnel system between the
that
homes.
has a bat
I think I
cave.
would.
That has a back cave.
He's eating your shoe again.
Legend, stop chewing
He's not
on
even
shit.
eating it. He just grabs it and sets it in front of me, and I'm like, okay, I throw it back over there. But
I want a mat cave. A lot of area rugs.
anyway, if we get that one, it would be sick to all of us live right next to each other.
For sure.
Like, that'd be fucking baller. But then
Tight.
the grind fucking starts.
Yeah.
Like, the grind with this, the grind with the
Chris, he
gym,
already
the
lives-
eating grind. Like,
He
bro,
already lives 900 feet from me. You really just have to move in that back room and it'll be done.
I do live really close. We walked it's like a 6-minute walk.
bro, the food we would eat if I lived with all y'all would be fucking incredible. Like, we would be cooking. Like,
My-
all we would do is eat good food.
My stove doesn't work.
Yeah, bro. If I moved in, we're getting a good. Like, you have effectively, you have a great kitchen.
I want a flat
if I
top.
move in,
I want a flat top. Really bad.
we could.
You don't have the hair texture for it.
That's a fair point, but I've always been pretty adventurous in my styles.
Bro, you did that at the wrong sip, like in the wrong moment of the sip. It was like right here when you did that, so like the air hits up and the fucking like flattened to the coffee, and then everything like laid out in the throat.
I like the science of choking on your coffee.
Woo! Not even just like not being prepared to laugh at that moment was incredible.
Can you break down the geometry of a Dorito bite?
I can. I don't want to. I killed geometry. Was my easiest math. Geometry was great. That was funny. That was a really funny
I was
joke.
aggressively bad at every form of math.
Really, all like no math you were good at.
Every form. I can add.
What
and
did you
subtract.
did you ever take geometry?
No.
You would have been good at geometry.
No, I wouldn't.
I think you would have.
I'll guarantee.
There's
I
no
would.
numbers.
I swear that I.
It's
do bad.
remembering shit. There's
Did
numbers.
you just,
Yeah, I was about to get the
did you just say there's no numbers?
I legit. There's a few things that you can say that I don't know enough about where I have to like bite my tongue.
Sometimes when you know I'm going really in, you gotta just not say anything and let the joke happen. Because I was about to get him, bro. I was about to get him. I saw his face. I saw him go like, I don't know, like no, it's math. I could have done that. Like geometry.
Was not. That
There was a
not.
second,
I was 100% sure that geometry was gonna fail me, just like I failed every form of math.
bro. He wanted to learn how to deal cards one time. Like he wanted to like sit down and see if he could even do it. And there are chip denominations, you know, like what each one's worth. And I put out like 10 chips that were like there's like 4 different denominations between the 10 chips. I was like, tell me how much that's worth. And bro, like I'm saying it was like some mad easy math. And like
this
I put
is
it
worth 10, this is worth 15. There's 3 of these. There's 7 of these.
like
And
it
he was
would have
like,
been
93.
no, like he was like 70, like, and you just can't. That's just not quick enough. Like it's so, like, and I'm not even trying to dish on you. Like I'm not.
I'm fully aware of my.
Yeah. It's
skills.
like it's crazy because he's so smart in so many fields of like thought, and it was absurd to me because I didn't know. I didn't know until we were done with high school. Like all of a sudden,
Hey.
my brother is fucking
Cut that out.
really bad at one thing. Like so, like it's crazy.
aggressively bad.
Like it's insane how bad he is at math.
Uh,
I love him, and he's so smart with so many things. He's got the tennis ball.
I know, but it's like in between the shoe and it's fucking tripping me out. He's actually really smart. He'll put something he knows he's supposed to chew on next to something he's not supposed to.
That's what he did with the carpet. He brought
Yeah.
his other toy over here and then fuck with the carpet
No,
right
or-
next to
no,
me.
he's really smart. Sometimes he'll do it at an angle where he tucks his face behind where he's supposed to have, so that it look. But he's just really fucking smart, bro.
How big's he supposed to get?
as
Huge.
fuck.
Like really?
Yeah, well, he's a pit bull husky shepherd. When I brought him to the vet,
Bro.
yeah, when I brought him to the
Bro.
yeah, when I brought him to the vet, I told him I was like, I actually don't know what his dad is technically, but I figured German Shepherd. She's like, yeah, he looks like a German Shepherd, maybe an Australian Shepherd, but
If he's an Australian Shepherd, he won't get like big as fuck, but he'll still get pretty big.
yeah,
Because they're like micro shepherds, not micro, but they're like half size shepherds.
I expect at the smallest, he'll be the size of like most huskies, like a really
Yeah.
strong medium, but like. Yeah, fuck that Australian shit. That nigga's about to be massive, bro. Look at his.
I hope so.
look at
I
his
really
paws.
want him to be
Look at his
huge.
fucking
Bro, his
paws.
paws are fucking
He weighs
stupid.
He weighs 16 pounds.
That
He's
and
got
you
some
put him in
fucking.
your-
He's got some like me feet for a dog.
If you put him in your arm and like have to hold him for a few minutes, like your arm will get sore. Like,
Yeah.
he has some weight to him.
and he's a Virgo, so he's got a fighter's spirit.
I want to stomp on you.
I fucking hate you for that. You really just pissed me
You
off
have
saying
socks and I have sneakers, and I want to stomp on your fucking toes. I'm gonna
Yeah.
stomp.
that. He's gonna Kamaru Usman your shit.
Oh man, not my toes.
Yeah.
Not the piggies, bro.
No.
Not the
Don't redeem yourself. No, don't come back
Can't
with
touch my heart with some piggies.
Yeah, don't come back with some cute, funny shit after that nonsense. Get the fuck out of here,
Oh my
you fairy tale comic.
Very elfish
bro.
in demeanor and
Bro,
personality.
the penultimate episode of WandaVision comes on tonight.
Is it over?
No, the second to last. Penultimate is next to last.
I'm a jackass, man. I always thought penultimate meant like,
The finale.
yeah, like I thought it was like a way to flare up the word ultimate. Like I thought like
It's a
there's
it's a way
ultimate,
to,
but this is the penultimate. Like
it's a way to
pandemic.
flare up the like
Yeah,
we're
second
almost
to
there.
last. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the penultimate.
I've always thought that's funny. I didn't know penultimate was like the second to
It'll
last.
Second
be
to
it'll
last
be really
episode.
cool to watch that on Monday.
Huh?
I never get to see them on like the day. I'm always doing some shit. on
Nah,
Friday.
get the you don't make.
But
the
it's
time.
3 days. It's an hour. Not even an hour.
I know.
You have
Why-
3 days
Why do
to
you
watch
kind
them.
of almost sound like the nanny? for like I was saying, you like the nanny as a man.
Fran Drescher.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, wait, I feel like I know what he's talking about. But that's the chick. She's also the chick that Chandler's in love with in Friends.
That's not her.
That's Fran. Yeah.
No, it's not.
What?
I'll bet you.
The shitty, the crazy.
Put $1 million on it.
What's
No,
her name in real
I'll-
life?
Put $50 on
What's
it.
her real name?
The actress
Fran
Drescher.
Hey,
Drescher.
cut that out, man. Stop biting up tissue.
She wasn't in Friends, dude.
Cut it out.
Wasn't her.
She played Janice on Friends.
She was not her. It's inaccurate.
Maggie Wheeler gave us some serious Fran Drescher. Oh, Maggie Wheeler. Okay.
Oh wow.
That's crazy. I never thought that wasn't. I never saw the show that Fran, whatever her show is.
Ah man.
I wasn't saying you were wrong. I couldn't believe it. I was like,
That's
"Are you serious?"
That's crazy.
What's that show? Is the show
The
just called
Nanny.
The Nanny?
You just said
Yeah,
it
okay.
5 times.
I didn't know. I never saw the show.
It's
Never saw The Nanny. Like, I'm sure I've seen scenes, but I never like sat down and watched
The
it.
dog's taking a pee break.
Okay. Like in here, or he's going
No,
out
he's
to
outside.
do it? Okay.
We're taking a little break. It's just the two bros being schmoes for about 5 minutes.
Two brothers, and then a Mexican armada
We made 3 episodes, and you did that every episode, and I was really upset about it. I was like, dude, this is played out. This is played into the dirt.
Two brothers. We're two brothers. we are.
That.
They're two brothers. Like he's just laughing by the bro. That was the best part of those, is that they kept all his little breaks in. That were so
it's
good.
weird. They've got a almost improvisational tone.
Bro, I can't wait for season 5.
Well, I'm just some stupid bug, but I'm gonna take a shit.
I'm gonna go take a shit.
Who's got the
Our Ricks are
access
bad now. We haven't watched it enough. We gotta like start watching again so our Ricks are good.
Jeez, Rick.
Your Morty is fantastic, but our Ricks are bad.
Yeah.
Our Ricks were good. We had good Rick.
Mhm.
Like I'm not good at that many impressions, but I had a really good Rick for a
I
while.
get some pretty sick road Rick. What's your favorite impression I do?
Favorite impression?
Yeah.
You just do so many. I'd have to hear them all again. I don't know. Like you do a lot.
Off the top, like not your literal favorite. What's a favorite? Just one that you like a lot.
Again, bro, you just do so many. You do so many I can't think of one. Like start doing them. Your Jack Nicholson's good. Christopher Walken's okay, like pretty good.
I haven't done Jack Nicholson in a long
Do Jack
time.
Nicholson.
I went to the supermarket the other day.
Dude Departed.
I smell a rat.
It's too mean. He's really calm when he says it. 'Cause he's talking to Leo, and Leo's like, he's like drinking, he's smelling the wine. He's like, "You smell that?
The girl
I
behind
smell a rat."
the girl behind the counter had 2 glaring qualities: her charm and her wit.
Yeah, you just gotta.
Yeah, it's been years.
It's been a long time. I don't know. Pick a fucking. You've done a lot of them. I don't know. I don't
Alex
have a
Jones.
favorite. Oh, Alex Jones. That doesn't even count because you're just Alex. You're another Alex Jones. You're just the same thing. Like you are him, so it's like not the same.
Jesse Ventura.
I don't know who that is.
He's the conspiracy guy that went on Rogan. He's the he was a Navy SEAL.
Do
He
his
was a
voice.
professional wrestler.
Do his voice.
He was a governor.
Just do the thing.
A shot from that distance would be impossible to make.
He has my favorite voice ever.
Okay. I've never seen that.
He's
or heard
talking to
him.
Joe about the JFK assassination. He's like,
A shot from that distance is totally improbable. I'm sorry, were you a Navy SEAL? Because I was a Navy SEAL.
he's just like sounds like he's got a.
Did
mouthful
he really
of-
say that?
He sounds like he's got a mouthful of quarters.
But is that what he
the
said?
Navy SEAL thing,
Like, did he say
Yeah,
that
he said that to
shot's
Jim Norton.
impossible to make or improbable
Yeah.
to make?
it's stupid. He's
Yeah, I was about to say
He's
that
dumb.
shot. There's no
No,
shot. He's
He's
crazy.
just a crazy conspiracy guy. But he was a Navy SEAL, and he was a governor of a fucking state. He was a professional wrestler. Jesse the Body Ventura.
He was the governor of what state?
I can't remember. I think it was fucking. I might have been Michigan or Wisconsin. I can't remember. Minnesota maybe. One of those. One of the cheese states. But yeah, McConaughey.
McConaughey's funny. Your McConaughey's funny because you do
That
your
and-
McConaughey would be funny if you could do it the way
Gary
you do your
Busey.
Christopher Walken, because you can say anything as Christopher Walken.
No, I can't.
You're good at what? Yes, you
I can't say
can.
anything
You've
as
done so
Christopher
many
Walken.
things where you just talk as him.
I can do McConaughey way easier than I can do Walken.
You
way,
think?
Way easier.
I don't know.
Give me anything. I can do Shakespeare in
I mean, just
McConaughey.
talk to me like as them.
Hey, listen, Matt. To be or not to
No,
be.
not fuck you. Talk like have a conversation.
All right, man.
as him.
Listen, what do you want to talk about? You want to slide along?
Talk about WandaVision.
Look, WandaVision is a
What do you think's gonna happen with Agatha Harkness?
with Agatha Harkness, man. What I eventually think, I believe she's an agent of darkness. She's an agent of Mephisto. You know what I'm talking about?
Mephisto. Mephisto.
She's an agent of that fella. You know what I'm talking about? Agent of darkness wielding all the tools at her arms to come in and really mess with the ether of what we're talking about.
Okay,
you know what I'm
now
saying?
Christopher Walken, but the same thing. They just keep talking normal.
You know, I've been watching it and I don't know what's going on.
WandaVision. Okay, as him, I guess, but like as you with his voice. Like, don't like overdo. You know, everyone overdoes it.
I love the personal. He does all those those deep. Okay.
Yeah.
He does the best break between words since fucking Captain Kirk.
Yeah.
Scotty, I'm picking up a disturbance. It's just the craziest speech pattern in the world. What's his name? I can't believe I'm blanking on his name.
William Shatner.
Thank you, William Shatner. He had a hilarious roast. Did you see that?
Yes.
The roast of William Shatner. God damn, that was funny. That was the host. That was the roast Patrice was on. He closed it. He was the closing roaster.
Wait. That's not William Shatner's roast.
Oh no, it's Donald Trump's roast.
William
Sorry.
Shatner is roasting.
He's on the roast of Donald Trump.
And then he was. I didn't know Will Shatner was gonna come up and be like some quasi racist.
I came out here and I had all this prepared material. I didn't know Captain Kirk was gonna be like quasi racist. Yeah, no, that was really funny.
He's so good.
I remember you got tickled pink when I did McConaughey and Debussy.
Yeah, I love that.
Was funny
I love that. I love the joke. Don't even do it.
Okay.
Like I love the setup for like a potential joke one day. Actually, do it when Aleem gets here. Do it if Aleem knows who those two people are.
Gary Busey is.
Fuck. Never mind. We're just not even gonna do it.
Yeah.
I want you because I like legitimately that could be like that's like a machine. That's like the machine for you. Like legitimately that could be your machine.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Stop.
You
Stop. I don't even want people to understand. Like going. Like I don't. You don't get it. Stop doing the impression.
You're gumming up the works, kid. All you've got is a dream and a little paper sack full of money. What are you gonna do? You gonna take that dream, or you gonna go to Texas?
You know his son was the guy on Stranger Things season 3.
I didn't see season 3.
You haven't seen season 3? Watch it.
I don't care.
It's so good.
I watched season 1 and season 2, both of them. Fabulous, magnificent. I don't care. I don't care about season
I don't
3.
care about not caring. It's good. Watch it so we can
bet
talk
it's
about
good,
it.
But I don't really care. It's just one of those things, man. I don't give a fuck. You know what it was? Millie Bobby Brown went on Jimmy Fallon too many times. I hate that little bitch.
What?
I hate her.
Why?
She's the worst.
She's the worst?
I hate her.
Why do you hate her?
Everything about her personality makes me want to die.
About her personality? She's she's like a kid. She's just a fun kid.
Worst.
What is she the worst about?
She's just everything about her, man. I can't stand it.
Name something though. You're being lazy with your talking.
Okay, her fucking personality bothers me.
That's
don't like
lazy. I don't. That tells me nothing. I don't like the way you fucking talk. Like that means that doesn't make. That's not enough.
That's enough.
No,
now
it's
my
not.
feelings are hurt.
No, I'm saying it's enough to the person being insulted. But what is the thing that is like that you don't like? What's something she said? What's something I don't understand?
It's hard to describe, man. I haven't thought about it real hard. I watched it, didn't like her. What do you mean? It's not.
She just comes off as so friendly and lovable. She's a kid that.
I didn't get that. It didn't. Apparently, she doesn't.
To you, apparently she does. She's fucking everyone. She's huge. Like everyone loves her.
What's she doing now?
She's helming the Godzilla franchise as one of the top billed characters.
Is she helming it? There's Godzilla and King Kong helming it.
Yes, I mean as a fucking name to a face person that is a character. Yeah, Godzilla isn't a guy.
I forgot that the movie was named Millie.
You know what I'm saying. Along with that and Stranger Things and other movies and internet shows, she is incredibly huge on all of her forms of social media. Multi-millions of followers and like farmable fucking.
I wasn't saying she wasn't doing anything. I was genuinely asking, what is she doing?
She's in Godzilla still. She's in Stranger Things still. She's in new movies.
Cool.
I don't know what they're called, but I've seen her.
I'm just not a big fan, dude.
I understand. This is crazy to me.
What, Millie Bobby?
Yeah, Millie Bobby Brown. He doesn't just not like her. He hates her.
Why?
That's what I'm saying.
Not a fan.
He said he doesn't like her personality.
Oh, give me a second. He's bullshitting. 100%. He's just
You
talking.
think?
He's talking out his ass. Yeah, I already saw the face. Next topic.
Okay. I mean, he's been supporting it
No,
for like 3
He's
minutes.
talking out of his ass.
That's what I'm thinking. I think he just doesn't want to watch Stranger Things.
No, he's talking out of his ass. Yeah.
What?
He especially as somebody who's actually into like theater and arts and will reference how some actresses are Julie or arts trained or whatever. Like he respects a child who's really good at what she does. He's popping shit, and I'm here to rein this back in.
You are. Oh my God! You've
Yeah.
been bullshitting this whole time. Why?
Dude, you're.
Why did you do this?
I couldn't think of a reason I didn't want to watch the third season.
This is your brother. This is your fucking brother.
I didn't like the third.
I
I didn't
walked
want to watch
in.
it.
Usually I can catch him. I can't believe I didn't catch him. I mean, I did. No, I did, and you just talked me into not believing myself.
out the corner.
I said, "What's your reason?" You never gave her. You just said, "I don't like her. I don't like her." You got away with it. You're getting better at lying to me.
Out the corner
I hate
of my
you.
eye, left peripheral. I hate that word. This man like half-ass, like grin, smirked, pops. Like his fucking demeanor pops for half a second. He brings it back in. I was like, yeah, this is nonsense conversation. He's been fucking dragging you.
I just couldn't think of the real reason I don't want to. I don't know. I don't know why I don't want to watch the third.
Dude, that's
season.
how I feel. That's like I never finished Hunger Games. I watched the first 2 movies.
Yeah,
I didn't
same
Never
here.
even saw part 1 of the 3rd movie. You know what I'm saying? Not because I don't hate it. I don't hate.
I ended up seeing like some of the YouTube clips for 3 and 4, and I just didn't even kind of give half
it's
a
weird.
fuck.
I just stopped giving a shit out, and I love the first 2 movies.
I
really
love
like
Jennifer
them.
Lawrence. Like
Duh.
she's fucking.
Yeah.
Bro, have you seen Silver Linings Playbook?
Yes.
There's something about her.
You have?
There's something about her personality.
I love that you've seen that movie. Did you?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
That's my shit.
That movie's so good.
Yeah.
Bro, Robert De Niro in that movie is our grandfather.
Really?
That's our grandfather to a T.
That's
No.
dope.
Yes.
To a T.
Not. I mean, sure. It's
an
not.
It's an
Well,
exaggerated.
Like to an S, maybe more of it, like more of an S.
So
I wouldn't say it's
lowercase
that
t.
exaggerated. He's pretty fucking weird when he's watching sports like that.
Superstitious, but he's not like that.
He's not gambling on sports or anything like that guy is, but he's.
If you're wearing the hat he wanted you to wear and you take off the hat, he'll tell you to put the hat back on, but he won't bitch you out if you don't put the hat back on.
He'll bitch at. He won't bitch at you, but he won't let you watch the game. If he's watching a Steeler game, and like they're playing bad, he won't watch them. He'll watch every other game that's on, and
That
like he'll
part's
keep
true.
cutting back. And like if they're still doing bad, he can't watch it, and
That
it's like
part is
fucking
true.
devastating because you're trying to watch the Steeler game with your grandfather.
That's very real.
And same with like the Gamecocks. The one day the Gamecocks were playing and the Steelers were playing on the same day.
And both lost.
Both not only lost,
Yeah,
he
obliterated.
couldn't watch both the whole time, so he kept going to like the Cowboy other games that we didn't. And we were like kids, so we were just bandwagoning the team we liked. Like we didn't care about all the other teams, and we couldn't watch the teams we liked. And like he's your grandfather, so we can't be like Papa, please, like keep it on that
Papa,
shit.
please.
Like Papa, please don't stop cutting it back and forth. He's like they're terrible. We can't watch them. They're shit. They're playing like shit. We can't
Papa,
do it.
please, my porridge is getting cold.
Did I ever tell you my favorite Papa story?
What did he do?
When we went to Books A Million, it was just me and Caroline. You
That-
were there.
The setting of the story sounds familiar. Like
It's when
like
that
of
guy-
you telling me a
it's
story.
The guy who thought he rammed into him. You remember this?
Oh my God, tell this story.
All right, so we were at.
I have to tell one after.
You know that strip mall up in Xander Rock Hill?
Yeah,
Yes,
Super
yes,
Shooter.
yeah.
It's got the.
That has the Manchester Theater
It's got
like
Books A
behind it.
Million, a TJ Maxx, all the shit. We went into TJ
Ross's.
Maxx. Ross, sorry. We went into Ross's. We parked, and this guy pulled in. Apparently, pulled in after we'd gone inside. We came back outside, and they were really close to us. And I said to my grandfather, I said, "Man, Papa, you parked real close to this guy." He had parked up to him. I just was stupid and like 13. I was like, "Wow, you parked really close to this guy." This guy's like 50 feet over this direction. He comes over. He's like, "Oh, whoa, hey man, did you hit my car? Did you hit my car?" I was like, "No, I didn't touch your car, man." The guy gets down there, starts looking at stuff, starts messing with the like little mesh at the front of his car, starts pushing. He says, "Nah, man, that's pretty loose. I'm gonna have to call the cops to get the insurance on this. What's your information?" He said, "What? Listen, son." He said, "I've been selling cars for 40 years. I know that is. I know why that's loose. That's supposed to be like that. I've been selling cars for longer than you've been alive." He's talking. He's like, "Listen, dude, I'm not trying to make it a thing. And here's something you got to know about our grandfather. He doesn't do familiar nomenclature. Bro, dude, buddy. Yeah, he doesn't do that.
Not cool.
It's sir. It's sir or Jim.
Or if you know him. It's like you talk to him like you
But
don't
so
know
this
him.
guy
Because if
sa-
you don't know him, you don't talk to him like you know him because you don't.
So he's saying.
If you know him, you
So this
say
guy sa-
Papa.
So this
You
guy,
call him Jim.
So this guy's saying,
It's incredible.
dude, listen, I'm gonna call the cops. He's like, "Nah, dude, you listen." He says, "I didn't touch your fucking car. I'll be in Books A Million. You call the cops, let them look at your car. I'll be over there. Tell them where I'm at." He said, as he's getting in the, I sat in the car already. He told us to get in the car. He starts to sit down in the car. As he's getting in, dude's still standing outside the car. My papa just interrupts him as he's talking, and he goes like, "You like football?" The guy goes, "Yeah." It's flustered. He goes, "Yeah, I like football." He says, "Who's your team?" He said, "The Browns." He said, "Yeah, that tracks. Browns fan, losers, all of you."
Like he sets up his own jokes, like, and he just cosmically knows the person's gonna fulfill what he
He said,
needs.
"Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
It's,
Browns
bro,
fans, losers, just like your team."
We're not like super big sports people, But like,
We're aware of the Browns being terrible.
yeah, but we loved watching Gamecocks games with our grandfather.
Mhm.
Like, it's fun because he's a big fan, and like, it's college football, so it's like way more entertaining than like the NFL. It's like more active people. So
Yeah.
we were at Overtimes in Myrtle Beach, which is this big baller sports bar.
Timeouts. The bar right where we live. Pool place. Pool bar.
Oh, that's what the name of that is?
Timeouts. It's owned by the same people.
Dude,
Overtimes.
I got to go in there one night because not only am I an adult, but I like middle-aged white women.
It's mostly just dudes.
Not going
Yo,
there.
It's a pool hall.
His collar is extended, and he's like, it's like holding his mouth open. I pulled it over, but he pulls it right back, and he's chewing on it.
You can do what the fuck he needs to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good pool
Beef
spot
with that thing.
for sure.
It's an okay pool. Their tables.
not great.
I mean, some of them are
I haven't
okay.
been in like
The,
a year.
when you walk in, the one close to the right, like in the
That's
middle,
the one I
not
played.
yeah, that's the best table. Anyway, we're at Overtimes in Myrtle Beach. Huge, giant baller sports bar. The main TV spot is 12 TVs that are 4x4
like 50
or 16 rather, like that are all one big giant monitor. Like when the main game is on, it's on all the TVs at once, and it's like a big giant screen. And then when it's not, it's either 16 fucking TVs or like it'll be 4x4 and it'll be 4x4s, and it's awesome.
Dope ass setup.
So we're watching the Rose Bowl.
That sucks.
Michigan versus Gamecocks, and it's like, again, we're not super big football fans, but it's like an exciting moment. Everyone there is there to watch it. We're in South Carolina. It's all South Carolina fans, but we didn't know that there was this Michigan fan up in there's the second floor of this bar. In the second floor,
I remember.
the second floor of this place, there's like a hidden Michigan fan watching away from all of the Gamecocks fans. Cool, because he didn't want to, like, and he was shitty. So it's this old dude. My grandfather is, like, by far the oldest Gamecock fan in the building, and it's notable. He's in the middle of the bar, in front of the big TV, got a great spot. We got there, like, 3 hours early so he could have a good spot for the whole game.
We've been complaining for 2 hours because we just want to leave. We ate already.
I started off like that, but then
No,
as
yeah.
the Gamecocks, as the game
No,
started
for
getting
sure.
great,
It was
it was nuts because everyone's like, fucking yeah! Like, bro, we're losing it.
That's
We're
what
like,
you go to. It's like
Exactly.
It's like why you watch Marvel movies in the theater.
exactly. And it was just fucking awesome. So, Gamecocks are down like by, I think they're down 4 with like a minute and a half to go. Make like some ridiculous 90-yard crazy interception, like banana shit to win the game at the end, and everyone's losing their mind. And as the commotion's happening, this Michigan guy, slowly but surely, with his like wife and like some like their like kid or whoever, he's like our grandfather's age at the time, and like walks down the stairs and quietly starts to leave. And our grandfather is like smiley and happy and excited, like he's like giving my dad a hug, and like everyone's hanging out. And this Michigan guy comes up behind him and like whispers something, like grabs his shoulder and just whispers in his ear something, like quippy or whatever. Like we didn't hear it, and our grandfather's face, he's like, huh? And then like he looks like this way to try and turn, and the guy's already walking out here, and he turns all the way and sees him, and he sees he's a Michigan fan, and like whatever he said resonated as like Michigan diss to the Gamecocks, and he's like on the way out the door. And I've never seen like his story that he just told is the only other time I've ever heard my grandfather even kind of like this. But I see my grandfather like straighten up like a fucking like a rooster that's about to battle, and my man goes like I've never seen him move that fast. Like his back's fucked up.
He has nerve damage in his feet.
And my man flew to the front door. My dad and uncle follow him, and like our grandmother held us inside. My dad tells it that like my grandfather went out like into the parking lot and like kept chasing the car as it was driving away. Like was fucking livid at whatever this guy said. He never told me what he said.
This guy's 6'2", like 300 pounds.
Our grandfather's fucking huge, and he's 100 full-blooded Italian,
Mm-hmm.
and looks full-blooded. Like it's crazy. The pictures of him when he's like 30 are insane.
Was in the
He-
military.
Yeah, like there's a picture of him with a rocket launcher because he was a weapons trainer in the military. Like, he trained people how to use like all the military weapons, and like talk about having like a patriarch to look up to. That moment, like because I never like I'm not saying my dad isn't like a imposing person. He is like his size and just the stories he's told. I've never seen it in action. It's like seeing my grandfather at like the ripe age of late
70.
60s when it happened, because that was like
right on the cusp of 70. Yeah.
yeah, that would have been 68 to 70 somewhere in there. He like
Ready to get in a bar fight.
ready
over
to get in a
football
fucking
game.
bar fight over a football game that we won. Like we were in the good. Like there was nothing that guy could have said was like like could have been shitty enough to like merit it, but he was so ready to fucking annihilate this guy.
It was fucking Korea again, dude.
yeah, he was back, bro. He was back overseas. And the guy was shitty looking. Like the guy looked like he said some shitty shit. Like he looked like.
What does that look like?
I don't even know. Like
I see that.
He had the kind of face where he's like that.
No,
He was doing
Burt
that.
Reynolds, kind of like that.
You guys ever thought how there's some people just have like fucked up faces?
Yes.
You out here like typecasting them
As shitty people.
based off of like movies you've watched ultimately.
And then they end up being cool.
yeah, you piece of shit.
Yeah. No, I've done that.
I know you sound like it.
Bro, are you good, bro? He's trying to take his collar off.
Oh yeah, nah, he does not fuck with the leash collar situation. And honestly, bro, it's rocket science to tighten that shit. It took me. It took me like 2 days to figure it out. And honestly, I forgot. You gotta like. That's a lot.
It's yours. You get to keep it. I'm not fighting anymore.
Yeah. That doesn't be a secret.
Whatever.
Look here. You know how this goes. One really fucking cool thing, and then I'm gonna do my thing where I'm like, hey.
Oh, okay. Last topic.
Yeah.
I got you.
All right, moving on to the last topic.
Moving on to the last topic.
This is the part of the podcast where we wrap things up.
All right.
Wrap. Go. Let's go.
said
We wrap the thing.
Episode 16.
Episode 16.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
come here off some amazing brisket, some
Some
rare
wagyu,
rib.
Some fucking wagyu.
What we'll start doing is I'll put in the Discord, like I'll do a big like mention everything that's been memorable about the podcast so far, and I'll give you some some stuff like beforehand that you can like have in your head, and it'll be like a episode 3 podcast.
Okay, bet.
You know what I mean? That'd be kind of.
I love how it's hey Liam, you know that thing you can do? Yeah, I'm gonna make it a lot harder for you.
Oh, is that gonna make it harder?
Technically, it's
Really?
not. It's not gonna be hard. It's me, but it would be. You're talking about.
Yeah,
the
take me through your head on
You're
that.
talking
real
about the
quick, 'cause I
difference
wanna know.
between hey Liam, freestyle, which is okay. This is the giant.
Oh, then never mind. That's all you had to say.
No. I'll do it. I don't mind. That was a joke. My retort was a joke. Because like people often like ask me to do my talent, but then they'll add like stipulations on it. Like rap about this or do this or battle this guy. And
Dance.
yeah, dance, monkey. But yeah, no, that's fine. We can do that.
Hell yeah.
I'll come particularly.
That'll be the new intro.
I'll come in particularly prepared for rapping. But let's see. Avatar Studios.
We did the Adam Sandler thing.
Adam Sandler thing. Yeah, that was really good.
J.J. Abrams is a Trekkie who tanked Star Wars.
Yeah, if in case anybody forgot about that.
J.J. Abrams is
is a Trekkie who tanked the fucking Star Wars
most
franchise.
beloved franchise of all time.
And literally the first epic movie. And I know there were others, but who gives a fuck?
Those didn't matter. Godfather? Fuck your mother, Godfather.
He probably did. That man was into all types of kink.
I had a Marlon Brando motherfucker.
Marlon Mando.
Hey, there you go. Guy was raised by a extremist cult of intergalactic warriors.
They suck dick.
They suck a bunch of dick. You ever go out into space and suck a bunch of dick?
Apparently you 69 in spaceships by accident.
That's what I do.
What do I know?
Everybody knows that's canon. 'Cause Michael Godone
Don't say it's canon.
goes out in space.
This will be the
sucks
one
dick.
episode Ferry goes here, just not talking.
He was a cannon.
Canon. Gotcha. You said it yourself.
Oh man. Okay. This is a good one since we're heavy. What do we think's about to happen on WandaVision? Because I'm not gonna hold you guys.
No idea.
I have
Dude,
no
I
fucking
had
clue.
no idea last week, and I don't have any more of a fucking clue this week.
I
dog.
feel like we're
it's
going
like
into
watching-
Endgame right now. Like they did such a good job with the trailers of not telling us. Like the trailers looked like they showed us so
It's
little.
like watching Lost.
Like yeah, they gave us like the first 15 minutes of the movie. It's the only scenes, any of the scenes from the trailer were in for Endgame. Like they did such a good job of not telling us shit about Endgame.
Yeah,
They're
facts.
doing that with WandaVision gives you fucking nothing.
Yeah, the only reason we even had an inclination towards the time travel is because there were Loki shots, and people were like, "Okay, time travel, like
Yeah.
Loki's dead." But yeah, they did surprisingly well with Endgame. You saw that Tom Holland. You saw the trip. I know you did because you told us the name of the new Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
But I saw the trailer for it. How they did it, it was shot
didn't
really
see it.
well.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, it's he like walks out of like an
The
executive
director's
office.
the director's office.
He walks out. He's like, "Yeah, they gave me another fake name. I don't know why they're doing that." And Zendaya and the dude that played Ned are like, "No, they know why."
They know what? What do you mean they don't know?
He's like, "You
Ned
spoil
goes,
everything."
Yeah, Ned goes, "You know exactly why." Dave's like, "Yeah, what? What are you talking about?" He's like, "You spoil everything." And he's like,
really
"I don't
cool.
spoil that much." And he's like, "Bro, you've literally you spoiled every movie you've been a part of." Like,
He's like, "What did I spoil?" Like, the last movie.
all of the movies. Like it's so funny.
It's really good.
Watch this next one. Everybody dies. Dude.
Dude, my favorite thing about that is how frustrated you can see Don
You know my
Cheadle
favorite
actually
thing about
is with
that?
him.
Is that it's 4 years before Infinity War.
And it's fucking true.
It's-
Everyone fucking dies.
He was being so real. Everybody thought it was fake. Everybody thought it was a Mark Ruffalo fake out, dude.
What's her name?
I like Mark Ruffalo fake out, dude.
fucking Elizabeth Olsen, like way before WandaVision, said like it would be super cool to have like WandaVision go nuts when her kids get killed, because like House of M style, because that's like my favorite comic, and that would be really sick to do. But it's just so crazy that there's no shot they'd ever do that. and then like everyone's like, hey, it's like that. It's like the Leonardo DiCaprio from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood meme. Like,
I didn't see it.
you never saw that movie?
You seen the meme? Yeah, you haven't
I've seen the meme for sure.
Where he's looking at the TV. Yeah, the movie is, to me, it's the most like, I don't know how to say this without coming off negative. It's like the most bummer of a Tarantino, like to watch, because you go in it thinking.
Just say it's the worst Tarantino movie.
I don't think it's the worst one. I just think it's
Tarantino movie. That's the last topic, by the way.
okay. It's got some of the greatest Tarantino scenes of any movie he's made. Like, it's specifically with Brad Pitt. About halfway through the movie, there's an incredible like set piece that's like 15 minutes long, where you're just like, what the fuck is about to happen? It is so good, but it's just so much of a movie around that is like so much waiting for shit to go down, and then it's just two big payoffs, and that's it. It's great still. It is a great movie, and it's super worth watching. It's still a great Tarantino movie.
Awesome. What's the worst Tarantino movie?
I haven't seen enough to comment.
I don't love the Kill Bills. I like the first one, and I just didn't like the other ones.
That's fair.
There's only
didn't.
two.
I thought there were three.
No, there's two.
Are there only two
Kill
Bill
Bill
movies?
Volume 1, Kill Bill Volume 2.
Mm-hmm.
I only saw the first one, and I saw like most of the second one like a few times, like watching it in chunks. And then I always thought there was references to a third one.
I think the third one is almost like amongst his fans. That's kind of like, I wonder if that'll be, because he has like a set amount of movies he's gonna do.
Yeah, technically he only has one left.
Yeah, so I think there's
and it was gonna be Star Trek for a long, like for like the last 4 years they've been talking about him making a Star Trek, and he's been like, yeah, I'm making a Star Trek.
I mean, I'm not even against that. I just feel like that'd be everything about
so weird.
Yeah, everything about Tarantino movies are like they're holistically Tarantino films.
Did you hear how he built a caveat into that rule?
Isn't that like fish eggs?
It's caviar.
Close. It's close. It's
What's the caveat to his rule?
It's a frog.
Fish eggs?
Frog eggs. But
He has a rule about frog eggs with his movies.
yeah, no, it's
Why'd you use a crazy?
yeah, he won't direct another one, but that doesn't mean he won't like write another movie or
Mhm.
like produce another movie or be like have a directing credit or another
He's
bit.
silly. He's gonna make more. He won't be able to help himself. He'll have an incredible idea. He'll have another Pulp Fiction in his head.
Guys, he will want to say the N-word really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, cut it out.
How did they fit that
he'll-
into Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Yeah, go ahead.
They
say it.
didn't. I don't think they actually
Don't
do
lie
say
to me.
it. Well, there's not a lot of. Well,
Go.
I don't,
Go. There's not a lot of what? There's not a lot of
I
what?
was gonna
That
say
word?
No, I was gonna say there's not a lot of black people in the movie. So like, there's not
Who
in
is
his
Sam
eyes.
Jackson?
There's not a lot in the funny.
Uh-huh.
He's not in the
Who
movie.
does Sam Jackson play?
He's not in it.
Yeah, that's not real.
He narrates a scene like he does in Inglourious Basterds.
Told you.
I think. I want to say
I
that
told
happens,
you.
but I'm not like 1,000%. Bro, there's no way you went all this time without fucking with the carpet only to do it now.
That's him letting us know that was episode 12 of the episode 3 podcast. You guys want it?